No, we're not going to leave that in.
Oh, okay.
No, we shouldn't leave that in. We don't want nobody hearing that.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, we're back. I feel like it's been a while.
We take hiatuses.
Yeah,
we come back.
Yeah, we're just like teachers on summer break.
Yeah,
and this is our job we don't get paid to do.
If someone pays us, we'll probably be more consistent because we'll have to be.
No,
yeah,
definitely
no.
not. Definitely not.
Well, if we can quit our jobs ever, then we could be very consistent. But sadly, money bills.
Yeah, shit sucks. Mm-hmm. But that is what it is.
I hate my life.
But in case anybody hasn't, if anyone actually watches, listens, whatever, they've been seeing. I just recently uploaded the part 2 of the Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown gameplay I did.
Yeah.
And I know, London, you were talking about it before we started recording about doing some Star Trek Online, which I'm probably going to be down for. Yeah, especially if I can find more time to do stuff, which it's hard now that I work, since I've been doing 5 days a week instead of just my old 410s. Yeah, I can have that extra day to game and get shit done, but I can't. I hate it. I hate working 5 days a week.
Nah, trust me, that's all I've ever done. I feel it.
If you ever had the opportunity for like 410s or even 313s,
I'm actually trying to go for a new spot that would be BP related, and I can do that.
I'm actually in the same boat. Hopefully,
yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see if we'll have more time for shit.
Yeah. But okay, so we're back with season 4, part 2.
Yep.
Feels like a literal dick year since we talked about part 1. So should we recap? Spend an hour on that? No, we're done. So we'll start. We're back on episode 14.
Return to Grace.
Return to Grace. What even happens here?
Dukat brings Kira to help him get back, in line with the Cardassian Empire. Since he was banging Bajoran Poon.
There's the Kira, this, of course, because Bajoran's intelligence is just like probably one other person. Yeah. That guy was tied up, so like, hey, Kira, we're going to send you to Korma? Yeah. To share Bajoran intel with the Cardassians on the Klingons. I don't know how the Bajorans have any sort of intelligence.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I mean, we talked about it before, and it just kind of pisses us off.
Yeah, anything they can do to be like, well, see, Bajoran, they're important. Yeah. They're doing stuff.
We're doing stuff. And they're doing nothing. They do absolutely nothing except just get in the way and cause trouble.
Yeah, fucking ridge noses.
So we got the ridge noses and the ridge heads.
Yeah.
Those are the Klingons, the ridge heads. And of course, they get there. Dukat is a freighter captain.
Yeah.
He's been demoted.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. He's fucked. And they get there, and of course the Klingons have attacked. They've killed everybody.
Yeah, they've just fucking ravaged everything.
And it's just the whole story of Kira and Dukat having to get close to each other in a professional way.
Yeah.
And she has to teach them how to be terrorists.
Yeah. Pretty much what it was.
Bite you in the ass, then the Dukat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you got to join ISIS.
Bajoran ISIS. Oh, God.
Dude, be the worst. They would fail every beheading they ever tried.
Well, just beheading Cardassians. They just can't get through the neck bone.
Yeah, like, fuck, dude. Some of these shoulders.
Sharper sword. Sharper sword. Say that a lot.
Sharper sword.
Jesus.
They're like,
I can't speak.
You guys can't be waterboarding them. They're like, we're not. It's not waterboarding if it's blood wine.
Or it's what are they? What's their wine they drink?
Semen.
Why do I want to say like mulberry wine? I know that's not.
Yeah, it's something. It's something berry wine. Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow wine.
Barry Merlot.
That's mostly jizz.
Why the fuck don't we have a Barry Merlot? You know? What a missed opportunity.
Barry, get on that.
Yeah, come on.
Why is it white? Ugh.
Yeah, oh God, it's sticky.
Oh God. I hate that. This is another one of those episodes where like Kira hates Dukat.
Yeah.
Dukat loves Kira.
Yeah, he genuinely loves Kira.
And they keep getting closer together on things.
Yeah.
And at the end, she just feels grossed out about it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole thing. She's trying to teach them how to like they take an orbital weapons platform and then put it in one of the, because it's a freighter, so there's cargo holds everywhere. They put it on the cargo hold and use that as like a fucking mounted weapons turret.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that beer, man. Outlaw Light, that's not bad.
That's good beer.
Shout out. But like every time they fire it, like fucks up the ship.
Yeah.
So like she has to go through and teach them all the Bajoran tips and tricks to get shit working.
Yeah.
And they actually blow up a fucking Klingon ship.
Yeah.
They hit it.
Yeah.
And they do the old fucking search for Spock trick.
Which one's that?
So you've seen Search for Spock, right?
It's been a minute.
So when they're on the planet and Cruise just got people, which the fact that Cruise is Doc, Back to the Future.
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd, which is great. That Christopher Lloyd could be a Klingon is fantastic.
Yeah,
but they do that trick where they beam them across ships.
Oh yes.
So the Klingons get beamed on the Enterprise. It's on self-destruct, and the other crew, our skeleton crew, our main cast gets over to the Klingon ship. They steal the Klingon ship. They do the same thing.
Okay,
in this,
that's fair.
Smart idea, but it's just kind of like I've seen that before.
Yeah,
that happens a lot in Trek.
It's like watching the new Alien Romulus when that come out. They're like, "You want to see the greatest hits of Alien? Here you go." We
kind of because Alien's great.
Yeah, Alien's amazing, but Romulus was like it was good, but they were like, "What if we just did all the good parts from Alien in one movie?"
Yeah, I can see that. But they do that trick. They swap them, and then so now Ducat's got a Klingon ship, and they're going to get back to D69. That's kind of how the out ends.
Yeah.
Like now Ducat's going to go on a one-man crusade to start fucking up Klingons in Cardassian space, trying to retake stuff and just trying to, I guess rally the people to be terrorists now.
Yeah.
To be Cardassian ISIS.
Yeah, the Karki.
And Zial is back. We see Zial. I think that's like her third actress now. I'm pretty sure this is a different actress.
Again. Oh, shit, yeah.
If you notice that, and unless the same girl just grows and just her face changes every time we see her, well, it's like the third actress for Zial, but she decides to stay on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, and just kind of hang out.
Just kind of immediately falls in love with Garrick.
I was about to say, try and get after Garrick.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's in his 40s.
Yeah.
She's 16.
She's like, I'm super attracted to that gay dude.
Garrick. You think him and Bashir will be part of the throuple?
Yeah. She's like, I'm just trying to peg Garrick.
Oh, God.
Don't have one leg. Every table and chair in my house has 3 legs.
This episode didn't do much for me.
No,
because I don't
there's
like no B plot.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ducat Kira episodes. Besides when Ducat sat on that fucking crystal, it jammed in his ass. That was hilarious. But outside of
the best part, this doesn't even work.
Yeah,
just rubbing it on his ass.
My asshole's bleeding.
That one's great. This not so much.
Yeah,
not so much.
Yeah, Ducat anal fishes though way better.
Oh yeah,
it's funny.
That and testicular torsion.
Yeah. He's eating one of those horrible fucking what's it called, worm eggs that Picard had to eat.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Look at that.
Ugh. I killed 7 children for this when I was little.
Yeah,
and I spit into my sister's mouth because she couldn't eat. Fucking ugh.
Yo, fuck you and your whole society.
The one weird episode, one weird scene in this was when they're. I don't know if they're on. They're not. They're setting up to do the whole ambush the Klingons with that big orbital turret, and Zial's and they're quick drawn phasers and stuff.
Yeah,
looking at phaser rifles, and Kira's like, oh hey, she's trying to give her tips and tricks about combat, and it's this is a 16-year-old girl who should not see any sort of combat. She will die immediately.
Yeah,
so she's showing her about for some reason the Bajoran has a Federation rifle, and not a Bajoran one.
Yeah, that kind of confused me too.
I don't know why
I was why do they have the Federation rifles?
Yeah, she should have her own. She never carries a regular Federation and phaser.
No,
she carries a Bajoran one, and we know I've seen the Bajorans have their own rifle style,
and their shit's all beige and brown looking,
and kind of better looking than the Federation one.
It's actually pretty sick. Which I know we're not on season 5, but Kira had a fucking Bajoran pistol hidden in her drawer in one episode. I was like, look at that fucking thing. It's
she probably got one under a pillow and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but you see, I think because we already seen them before where they introduced the Federation phaser rifles. They look retarded. I hate them.
Yeah,
I hate them so much.
Yeah,
it's just a stick with the end of a regular hand phaser. Yeah, barrel on the end of it. It looks stupid.
And also, in my opinion, as far the phasers, it seems like they would be so advanced. Why do we need a rifle? The fucking thing.
Probably for I know the thing about Federation stuff is that it self recharges.
Yeah,
but I don't know the longevity.
Better battery, so
so it's a bigger one, so you can and I mean you don't know the longevity. You probably have to charge it eventually.
Yeah,
but you could probably in the rifle you probably get a bigger battery. You probably they even have a scope on it, so you get a holographic assisted scope.
That's pretty sweet.
But if you want to see a good phaser rifle, fucking Insurrection, First Contact, those phaser rifles
kick ass. Awesome. I love those fucking things.
Whoever the fuck designed those should have been in Deep Space Nine designing the phaser rifles.
Speaking of which, I can't wait to watch those movies for this. Yeah. Those are
so good.
Those are my 2 favorite Star Trek movies, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, and Wrath of Khan. Wrath of Khan is just an all-time.
And when it comes to next generation movies,
yeah, exactly.
Obviously the original motion picture era movies are they're on their own separate category.
Yeah, exactly,
for sure. Well, then we get another phaser rifle style in Voyager. You're going to see.
That's true. I mean, I know what you're talking about because those are in the games. Those
they're compression phase. I don't know why you need to compress the beam, whatever, but that's what they're called, like compressed phaser rifles or some nonsense. But yeah, like I hate the. I'm
not a fan of them either. When they pulled them out, I was like, "Oh, what is that?"
Brother, that's what I always think when I see those fucking things.
Get out our stick guns.
Yeah,
we got a Federation blow dart. just blow in the end and it shoots out lasers.
They wait till season 7. We whip out like just random weapons, and there's a kind of a neat one in season 7.
Okay.
I'm already on season 7.
Oh, got you.
I'm almost done with it. I'm like halfway through, but they whip out a crazy ass fucking weapon that. It makes sense, but then when you factor in that every other culture uses some sort of beam weapon, like, the Federation phasers, disruptors, whatever, this weapon is not that good. Really? But it's a cool assassination.
I like the Cardassian weapons, too. Like, whenever you actually see them, like, with their pistols and shit.
The little weird snakehead looking things.
They look sick.
They do not look ergonomic, though.
No, but I just like how they look.
It swoops in, like, it swoops away from you and not like how, like, just a regular handgun.
It looks more like, what's that fucking, if I knew anything, because I'm dumb, but the swords, it's almost like a Shintar. Like, oh, fuck, I don't know, dude.
It kind of reminds me of, like, Dooku's. In Star Wars, his lightsaber is like curved.
Yeah, it looks all weird.
Like I know what you're talking about.
Speaking of stars, what's up with those one guns that look like crossbows that the Wookiees use? That's stupid.
Yeah,
what? It's a laser crossbow.
It's a laser for crossbow. What reason? What's the extra shit for on the side?
Like it's just so it bangs on shit while we're trying to run around. Yeah. Fantastic.
Fucking
back
to the let's get back to the good. Let's get back to the good sci-fi.
Yeah,
Star Wars. Fucking dorks.
Yeah, honestly, I hope everyone likes their shows being ruined like we do.
Yeah. But let's move on to the next episode. So I think we've covered everything with Return to Grace. Well, I don't even know why it's called Return to Grace.
Yeah, what grace did Dukat have? Was
it Kira's grace of her being a terrorist?
Yeah. Both of them suck. Kira's a terrorist and Dukat's a fucking genocider. Like,
match made in heaven.
Yeah, dude. You guys both suck. Speaking of which, when we finally get to season 5, there's an episode with Kira that pissed me right off, and obviously we can't talk about it right now. But
was it? Oh, because it's probably in the first half, right? That's how far you've gotten.
Yeah, I actually just finished because I didn't know if we were doing a second part today. I just finished episode 13 of season 5 before I went to bed.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Sons of Moog.
Yeah.
More Kern's Worf back. Shit.
But Kern's back, though. And I love seeing Kern.
Yeah,
Kern's cool. But he's no longer a warrior. He's been disgraced because Worf being... I guess nothing... If something affects Worf, I guess he does not give a shit if it affects anyone else in his family. Which the only people in his family now is basically Kern.
Yeah, and Alexander.
Yeah, but he's... Rozhenko. He's on Earth. He's not really affected. Because he's not part of the Empire like...
Yeah, and Worf's out getting fucking smokes.
Yeah. he went and got milk and fucking menthols.
You live with my grandparents, Alexander. Yeah. I'm going to go get cigarettes and Newports. Newports and milk.
Well, yeah, so Kern's back. He is no longer part of the I love how the Klingon Defense Force, and it's just KDF and the IDF. It just kind of...
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's KDF.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, that makes sense. They are just genociding people.
100%.
Yeah. So it's not working. He's a drunk now.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful drunk, and Worf's like wanting to try and help him get, used to non-Klingon life.
Yeah.
He even like gets him a job on the station. Yeah. A fucking Bajoran security officer.
Yeah, it's kind of
the biggest Bajoran I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, imagine you fuck up at a bar and he shows up, you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Fuck. Don't pull my whole arm off.
Oh my god. But of course, he wants to do the Klingon thing first, and he wants him to do the Mok Tovar ritual on him.
Yeah, he wants Worf to fucking kill him.
We already seen that in the Next Generation.
Yeah, whenever Worf wanted fucking Riker to stab him.
And it's crazy how I thought we would get the same result.
Yeah,
how, like, Riker said, "Fuck you, I'm not doing that." Yeah. I was hoping Worf would also take that experience.
Worf's like, I'm gonna fuck this guy up. I can't wait.
He fucking stabs him right in his chest.
The screams. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And of course, they knew about it too.
Yeah,
there was some stuff going on, and I think was it Jadzia that figured it out, or was it O'Brien?
I think it was Jadzia.
It might have been Jadzia. She might have.
Yeah, because she's the one like in tune with all the Klingon shit.
But O'Brien was there last time it happened.
Oh, that's right. I can't remember. It might have been O'Brien.
It might have been a little bit of both.
Yeah, because I actually watched the second half of this a minute ago, so my bad.
Yeah. So they kind of figure it out, catch on to it, and they get there just in time to see Worf just plunge that Tatong right in Kurt's chest, dude. And they rush him to sick bay, and they barely save him.
Yeah.
And Sisko's pissed.
Fuck yeah, his officer just murdered someone in cold blood.
Yeah. Well, almost did.
Yeah, almost did. Fucking close enough.
Yeah. And another juxtaposition between between Deep Space Nine and Next Generation and Sisko and Picard, because Picard probably would have been a little angry, but he would have understood the culture. Sisko would have said, "What the f?" He would have probably hit him. He probably would have been so pissed he would have hit him.
Yeah, because like Picard, he would essentially been like, "Oh, that shit was fucked up." Earl Grey, black, and just like go back to his day, like kind of be. He probably would have
put a very short reprimand in his file. Sisko would have had his ass court-martialed.
Yeah, dude.
Like arrested and
Sisko's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he is upset. And he's... I mean, you could... And that's the great thing about Avery Brooks is that he's so good. He's pissed. Like, it feels like he is legitimately pissed the fuck off.
No, Avery Brooks, it's so strange. As I'm watching, I'm like, dude, he's like a fucking dad that I wouldn't want to disappoint. Like, he is a dad, but like, if I was under him as a fucking Starfleet officer, you're just like... What was that, Dad? I'm sorry.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah. Sorry, brother.
What the fuck did you just call me?
Yeah. Did you just call me brother?
Hey, brother, man. Oh, hey. Yeah, Robin Williams in Starfleet. Can you imagine that? I was thinking about that the other day. What if Robin Williams was on Deep Space Nine?
That'd been fucking
great. Would he be an alien or would he be a human?
No, Robin Williams should have been Neelix in Voyager.
Oh.
That'd have been way better.
Holy shit.
That'd have been fantastic.
Everybody would have... It would have been the turn of the century. Everybody would have loved Neelix and not hated him.
Yeah.
Shit. But I would just want to see him in Deep Space Nine. What if he was like another Jeffrey Combs, where he kind of comes in and plays different characters? It's him, but he's that good to where you're kind of like, oh, it's another character.
Yeah,
it's not
fair.
It's not the same actor doing another. You know what I mean? Like,
I would never replace this character, but what if he was Garrick?
You
know what I mean?
No, because he would be too funny.
Yeah,
because Garrick is funny.
You ever seen 1 Hour Photo?
Yeah, okay,
he's so not funny in that movie.
Yeah, true. But I mean, if Robin Williams is going to be a mainstay in a show like this, I want him to be somewhat comical.
Yeah,
I would want him to be like his own character, his own alien character. That's just ooh, he talks like this. That's just like the nature of his species. They all talk like that. So then you get like more of him, like more of his species come on. They all kind of talk like that, but.
He could have been on par with Rom, how Rom talks. Because actually, you think about how Rom talks, it's kind of like...
He does, yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Brother. I'm gay, brother.
No, I'm gay, brother.
Lita pegs me, brother.
Brother, I'll be naked in my room later if you want to swing by. Sharpen my teeth.
Okay, they save Kern. Back to the episode. They save Kern, Sisko's pissed, and they just kind of go on the way it was. Kern still has to live and try and... live the civilian life, and then he gets shot again.
Yeah,
and Odo's like, I gotta let him go because I don't need this guy in my security force. Someone who gets himself shot. And Worf's like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, he was inspecting this Lesepian or whatever the fuck his cargo, and was questioning something on the manifest.
Yeah, that dude just fucking
draws.
Yeah,
and he just let him get shot. Yeah. Anyone in Kern's experience or ability would have dodged and disarmed that guy like that.
He wants to die.
Exactly.
So he doesn't like being this fucking
the civvy.
Yeah,
this rent-a-cop. He's basically rent-a-cops.
No, 100%. He's like Paul Blart right now.
He's taller, way more athletic, and black.
Yeah. By the way, I started laughing a second ago because I don't know why. I'm sorry, but. Just thinking about Rom being naked for his brother, right? But what if Ferengi had like a trans movement, and so it's just a bunch of dudes that are naked trying to like take on the roles of Ferengi women? I'm sorry.
Their transition is they get smaller ears.
Yeah,
they get smaller ear surgery.
They're shaving it down.
Yeah, oh my god,
brother, you gotta accept me for me. He's just naked in his room doing nothing all the time.
God damn.
Sorry, it's so fucking stupid. God.
You're the reason we're never going to get monetized.
Oh, come on, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everyone should lighten up.
And of course, they do the one solution that has made sense from the beginning.
Yeah.
They're going to wipe his memory.
Yeah.
And Worf just calls in a favor he happens to have with another, like, close family friend.
Yeah, and they come in and, like, act like, our long
son,
lost...
you're awake now.
Yeah.
Thank you. You took a plasma manifold, blew up in your face, and I think you have amnesia now.
And Kern's like, yeah, that sounds right. I'm pretty badass. It's probably something that happened to me.
Probably right. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, there's a whole B plot this episode that I don't give a fuck about.
Oh, yeah, which one was it?
The minefield. The Klingons are laying a minefield.
Oh, yeah.
There's random parts where, like, Kira and O'Brien are in a runabout or something, and they see, like, random flashes of light.
Yeah.
And they go investigate, and it's just Klingons are laying a minefield outside of somewhere between Bajoran and Cardassian space.
Yeah, it's just Kira and O'Brien playing Minesweeper for the B plot.
Yeah, and they win.
Yeah. Which I've never won, so good on them. I've never won.
Has anyone ever won?
Fuck that game.
I don't think anyone's ever won that game.
No, it sucks.
Yeah. And like you think it's going to be a bigger plot line than it is, but at the end of the episode, I think they actually get it resolved and they figure out the frequency for all the mines, and they're like, "Hey, you guys might want to get the fuck out.
Yeah, we're about to
blow them all up. We're about to fuck up space for a minute, blow up all these mines."
By the way, when they did that, I pictured some just like vagabond runabout, and halfway through he's like, "Oh," it just, you know.
There's like 13. There's like, it's a whole sector of space. There's like a couple dozen ships in there. They're like, "We're gonna blow them all up now," and they just kill a couple hundred people.
I wouldn't be surprised season 6 would get a B plot if somebody was like, "You guys fucking, I'm taking down DS9. You just blew up my family.
You killed my family 3 seasons ago." Fuck. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I wish they would refer to it in episodes so that I could remember, because I'm an idiot. Like, whenever there's returning characters, I wish they'd be like, "You remember episode 4, season 2?" Whenever
there's just a little subtitle at the bottom, little asterisks, and they do like comic books,
that'd
manga
be great.
or whatever. That would be helpful sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, because later on, once we get a lot more things going on, sometimes that would be helpful.
I will say that too. Yeah.
I don't remember, like, there's stuff that happens, and for a character, something happens to a character, and then so you get X number of episodes where the character is dealing with this problem, and then it somehow gets resolved. And then you get to a later episode, and they're doing something that they could have done before the issue they had. And you're like, when the fuck did that get resolved?
Yeah.
And you get to either go back.
Yeah, that was 2 seasons ago.
Exactly. Yeah. And you're like, when the fuck did that happen? I totally forgot about it.
I will say I really like the serialized like Star Trek the way DS9 is, but I also do now. Watching it, I do realize how much I appreciated the compact epids of
just nice one off, maybe a 2-parter. You're good.
Yeah. Riker banged that one thing. Sick.
Yeah, great. Well, like that. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bar Association.
I love this fucking episode.
This is the Starbucks episode.
Yeah, for real. Except for it actually worked out.
Yeah, it worked out, and they actually have more value than Starbucks workers.
To be fair, though, I seen a video of that Starbucks kid crying because he had to work an 8-hour shift, and I was like, maybe they don't really deserve it. Just kidding.
Maybe they do deserve less.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, like Rom almost dies.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah.
From an ear infection.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
But like, and another thing I was thinking about, he has an ear infection. If ears are his erogenous zone, he basically died from an STD.
Yeah, he's got a fucking...
I'm pretty sure they even allude to that.
He's got ear syphilis.
Like, Quark's like, you gotta stop playing with your ears. Like,
Rom's like, what do you mean? As he just pulls a fucking rubber dick out of his mouth to stick in his ear. It's like...
Is that Lita's? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's my favorite thing, brother.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But no, I do love this episode, getting to see Rom stand up for himself. Like,
yeah, even though it's kind of awkward, because Rom's an awkward guy.
But he still killed it. Like, he was he's like Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Horrified, but brave when it mattered.
Yeah.
And, like, I fucking really... I think this is so stupid, but out of all the characters, I feel like I just relate to Rom. Like, he's just, like... Fucking just like scared to say shit, and he's all like, "Brother, I wouldn't even."
Yeah.
Finally stands up for himself.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think Rom drinks less though.
What, to me?
Yeah,
I only drink on the weekends.
Okay.
So how dare you?
Okay. Oh, and Brunt's back. We were just talking about Jeffrey Combs a second ago, and he's back as Brunt in the FCA, and he's investigating quarters because somehow someone gives word about Rom wanting to form a union. Or what do they call it? The Bar Association.
Yeah.
The Friggery Bar Association.
Yeah.
And so Brunt's back, which I love Brunt. He's such an ass. He's such a dick.
Yeah, he's fucking just total asshole. Yeah. He's like, well, I'm going to just take all your money. And like, essentially, like, just tell them they will have nothing if they continue this.
Yeah. Did that happen yet? Because he's already been fucked by the SCA once, right? Or has this happened this episode? Where at the end, Oh, is this?
Didn't they fuck him over whenever it was Moogie fault?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause remember, like they literally sees all his assets, and then everybody comes back in like, here, I got some extra chairs, and here's these ugly ass glasses. That already happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
So he's already been fucked by the SCA once. He's gonna get fucked by the SCA again because of Rom.
Exactly.
Which is always fun. You might as well just fuck the SCA. Like, just have your own business. I don't understand. Just have your own business.
I understand the Ferengi law shit.
You're on a space station on your own bar. I mean, people are going to give you
Why
money.
do they need stake in it?
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking nuts. He's like the what's it called again? The organization?
The SCA?
It's like the Black Rock of Ferengi.
Yeah, the Ferengi Commerce Association, I think is what it stands for. So fuck them. Like, if you were doing business on Ferenginar or on one of their planets or whatever, yeah, it makes sense. But he's in Deep Space Nine, away from the Ferengi Alliance.
Yeah,
has his own little business here.
The farthest quadrant of space that's inhabited that they know of.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's not the FCA that allows him to rent the bar. It's
Deep Space Nine
that allows him to rent the bar.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
Yeah, fuck him.
He's going to do business anyway.
It's all for plot.
I guess, yeah. And it's a part of Ferengi culture is how they're like that's very much part of their
culture.
We
share money here.
Yeah.
Or we take it. But I do like Rom, like, standing up for himself, getting everybody all riled up. And he's like, they're protesting outside of the bar and shit. And Rom's leading it. And just, I don't know, it's just great seeing him finally stand up to Quark. Because Quark pisses me right the fuck off with his encounters with Rom throughout the whole show.
Yeah. It is nice, though, when Rom pulls one over on him, though.
Yeah.
Like in season 1 and 2, like where they're selling, excuse me, damn, that beer is getting to me.
Sorry.
No, that's good, though. It tastes good. There's Bajorans are like they did the coup or whatever. They're coming to take Deep Space Nine, and then they're selling tickets to get on the runabouts.
Oh yeah, and Rom gets the tickets with the fucking Dabo girls. He
sells Quark's tickets. Yeah, that's great. That's always fun.
Yeah.
He does that, and then like whenever the Klingons were gonna come to the invasion of the station, and he's like, he has the box, and he's like, brother, use parts from your disruptor to fix the replicators. We'll return them soon. Rom, that shit like that.
Fucking hilarious.
I'm going to kill that. I'm going to kill him. With what?
What are you going to kill him with?
Okay, we have a little spurt here without Odo for a little bit.
Yeah, it seemed that way, too. It was like a little Odo-less.
Yeah. But, I mean, we haven't seen... Well, no, we do see Worf in this. Because I was just thinking about... O'Brien was telling Quark about his, like, great-grandfather who was a Union man.
Yeah.
In the coal country or some shit.
Yeah, it kind of gives Rom the whole idea.
Yeah, and then gives Rom hope, and then he says something about the biggest funeral, this side of the Appalachian Mountains or something like that, and Rom's like confused. He's like, oh yeah, they definitely they got his ass.
Yeah, they
Rom's like he gets kind of scared about it. He's afraid he's gonna get assassinated by the FCA or something. That was great because you see a little bit of hope leave Rom's eyes because he's really in over his head because he's a bumbling idiot. But it all works out.
Yeah, and he also almost he gets the start of getting Bashir's girl. What's her name?
Lita. Where she starts falling. Well, I mean, I think Lita and Bashir was more like a hookup, friends with benefits thing. Yeah, it was never really a thing. But this is where Lita kind of starts getting eyes.
I like
how
sharp them teeth are.
Yeah, like the mirrors. I like the shape of the mirrors.
Yeah,
nice and thick.
Yeah. Cram that ear in my ass.
And there's their whole thing too, even the Federation people are supporting the strike.
They should.
Well, even O'Brien's I think they had to stop Worf or something from breaking the line.
Yeah.
Going in there, and I thought that was kind of cool that they were supporting. They were, I mean, obviously they in their eyes they're not going to get involved with another culture, and obviously that whole union thing and business that is part of their culture. But they're kind of supporting them because they know that they're being mistreated. It's kind of nice because they are legitimately being mistreated. There's the whole thing. No,
it's rough. He talked about docking their pay.
They know sick pay. There's no vacation time. There's nothing. That's actual employer bullshit. Abuse. And we mentioned the Starbucks thing, and I was like, yeah, they're probably pretty good compared to what the fuck's happened. Rom almost died on the job.
Yeah,
they don't have medical insurance.
Where the fuck were you at?
Yeah, but. It's fun. Okay. What? I don't know what it. I'm trying to think. How can I think about this? Because they're on the station.
Mm-hmm.
If someone's on the station, whether you're Federation or not, you're just a random passerby going through. If you get sick and you go to the infirmary and you get treated, does it cost anything?
I would say not. I feel like Bashir does it for free
because it's the Federation.
Yeah, I would say before.
Before it might have cost a little bit. Might have cost something. I'm intrigued about that.
I know it's major, it's like a joint operation,
right?
But I'm also like,
Well, I mean, the Federation supplies the station.
Yeah, like
so they're getting medical supplies from the Federation. Yeah. So
I've always also
there's probably trade involved.
Yeah, exactly.
So that makes sense. But I just thought about that, like, because Rom could have went into the doctor's, been there for like fucking 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It came back. And like it would not have hurt Quark.
Yeah.
Really wouldn't have.
Quark's just an asshole, though.
It's universal, like, in a lack of a better term, socialized medicine that is by far incredibly advanced to where they could do operations that would take us 12 hours. You're not having to go on a list
for fucking 3 years.
Yeah, and like a 12-hour operation would take 10 minutes probably.
Yeah, they're not doing the Canada method of like, have you thought of dying?
Yeah.
Have you thought of
you have the flu? Have you thought of dying?
No, I was just wondering if you weighed that option.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just thought about that because it really would not have hurt Quark.
No, he's just like I said, I love Quark to death. He's just an asshole fucking.
In the business end of things, he's an asshole. Yeah.
In the brother end of things, he's an asshole too.
Yeah. And I love too. So we're doing all this stuff, and then Brunt's bringing in Muscle. He's bringing in Nausicaans in to like be intimidating, trying to intimidate Quark, trying to intimidate Rom. They want Quark to end it.
Yeah.
And at first, Quark's afraid that Rom's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, we're not. We never hurt them. It's more effective if we hurt someone they care about."
Yeah.
And they kick the shit out of Quark. And
doesn't Rom laugh at him a little bit?
Kinda. He's kind of what you deserve. Like, if you had just treated us, if you had given us a good contract to begin with, like, this never would have happened. And he's not wrong. I mean, it's not like you give them everything, but like if you actually have an obviously like fair contract, you could have avoided all this. You know,
100%.
Your employees would have definitely been more loyal to you to begin with. Since they all kind of just was like, let's go follow this idiot.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not loyal to you, and you're the ones with the brains.
100%.
When it comes to running a business, even though Rom's the more technical.
And then doesn't it end with like Rom getting to join like O'Brien on the engineer staff?
Yeah. So after Quark gets beat up, and like they're threatening to kill him.
Yeah, they're gonna wreck Quark.
Yeah. Rom decides to end the strike. Everyone goes back to work, but they have to make it look like the stipulation is they do it, but they make it look like Quark wins.
Yeah.
So they just renegotiate their contracts.
Yeah.
They get them stuff thrown in there, and it ends the strike. It makes Quark look like he ended it. Everything's good. Ron gets to leave, and they're good. But yeah, it ends where Rom comes in. He's not even in his outfit. He's in a Bajoran engineering outfit, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm not a waiter anymore. I quit.
Yeah,
I'm now an engineering first class night shift. He's on night shift,
and he sits down and order. Doesn't he fucking order
snail juice?
Yeah, snail juice.
Double snail, something like double snail juice or something.
And sooner in the next season, he's all like, "I'll take fucking." He orders eggs, bacon, sausage, and
a side of flapjacks. With a cup of like coffee or something.
Yeah, he's like, "What? I guess you want orange juice and coffee now, too." And he went, "Perhaps." That sounds great.
Sounds good. Sounds good, brother.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Rob. Stop eating chewed up eels.
He becomes station engineer, junior grade, night shift. I wrote it down.
He's like on the same level as his son right now.
yeah. Actually, he's below his son because he's because Nog being a cadet is higher than Rom being a Bajoran junior grade engineer. Great. It's hilarious.
Good for Rom though.
But Rom's just as like talented as any other engineer because he's a technical engiring
and
whiz.
He's on the cusp of getting lead a sniz.
Yes.
So good for him.
He probably did. Once the strike was done, that was probably the first thing they did was went back to his quarters and got it on. Yeah. Got some ear stuff going.
I don't blame him.
Good for him though.
Yeah.
She's babe.
He's like trying to hide his collection of rubber dicks for his ears. Lead us. I promise it's my brother's.
They're Nogs.
They're Nogs. I confiscated them from his room.
Under the bus.
I bought it at his rummage sale before he went to Starfleet.
I forgot about you selling all this shit off. Oh, man.
All right, next up, another fucking Bajoran appears out of nowhere that's mythical.
Oh, in Ascension? Yeah. And they do something that's wildly stupid.
Yeah.
The Dajaras.
Yeah.
Their Hindu class system.
Exactly. Cisco can't be the emissary anymore because I am from 200 years ago.
Yeah. Never mind. Nope, I'm not going to do it. Oh, man. Okay, so we got a couple things here. Like we start off, Keiko and Molly are back.
Yep.
And Keiko's pregnant again.
Yep.
Which is nice. Good for O'Brien getting it in.
Yeah.
Even though she is like gone off the station, like most of the time, anytime she comes back, it's banging it out.
Or she's pregnant by the other dude that she kept talking about in the.
No, don't talk about my girl Keiko like that. Really, that probably is my favorite couple. Is O'Brien and Keiko.
That's fair.
They're my favorite couple.
They're like the most legitimate couple because it's through through 2 series now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just show up in Voyager.
I wouldn't be surprised. And O'Brien just gets fucking shot and gets his whole arm chopped off or something stupid because O'Brien is always. If O'Brien has an episode, he's enduring something terrible.
Yeah.
Like, almost, if you go back and look, the most shit on character with, like, the worst things to happen to him is probably O'Brien. He spent a lifetime in jail that was fake.
That was cool.
He fucking got charged with fake crimes. He killed his own clone that thought it was, like...
Yeah. He watched his own clone die.
Yeah.
He watched himself die twice.
Yeah.
Twice. The clone, and then when he kept going back in time a couple hours.
He's literally not even the same O'Brien.
Yeah.
The poor bastard. Like, everything that happens to him sucks.
But this is a good thing because Keiko's pregnant, so he's going to have another kid. That's fantastic. It's always good.
It'd be rough if it was the other way.
Yeah. And then that's kind of a random thing that happens, but I guess it's a little bit of like, hey, here's some good stuff with our characters. And then all of a sudden a Bajoran ship, an old school, like the ship that Cisco built, comes through the wormhole. They're like, what the fuck is this? And it's got, what's his name here? Akorum Lamb? Something like that. My handwriting sucks. He's from like 200 years ago.
Yeah, somehow.
And he claims to be the emissary.
Yeah.
And I found it kind of weird that Cisco like kind of gives it up at first. He's like, yeah, cool, I can wash my hands of this.
Yeah, thank God.
And by the end of the episode, he's like, thank God I'm the emissary again.
Yeah, because that guy was going to fuck up everything.
Yeah. And this also shows us how like the Bajoran prophecies can be wildly interpreted in any sort of direction.
Yeah,
because they're geniuses.
Yeah, 100%.
And the big thing with this guy does is he knows nothing about the occupation. He knows nothing about all the shit they went through and how they've kind
genocide and everything else.
And the big thing that was part of Bajoran culture was the Dajaras and how each like their earring, like the design of their earring and whatever baubles they had on it determined what caste they were in.
Yeah.
And like there was literally like the Hindu like Indian like castes. I mean they had untouchables, the unclean ones, they had like your people that were supposed to be Vedics and artists and whatever. So we found out like Kira's supposed to be an artist or a sculptor or some shit.
And she's sitting there sculpting all those things. She's like, I fucking suck horrible. At this.
Like somebody with no arms was trying to make them.
Yeah, it all just look like dicks.
This is what Odo looks like.
Yeah, this is Odo right here. I interpret this as Odo outside of his pail. And it's just like a blob on the ground.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
Covered in jizz.
But the one thing that fucking pissed me off was that they had to go this far with it was that that guy dies. That one Vedic gets pushed over a railing. They think they're like, hey, Cisco, come to the promenade and like there's this dead guy on the floor.
Yeah.
And they're like, he didn't fall, he was pushed.
Yeah.
By what's his face. And the guy was like, oh well, his Dajara was like an unclean one, and I told him he needs to resign from the assembly. Because it's still thing, like, some people are adopting the Dajaras, other people aren't.
Yeah.
Some people are like, fuck that, I ain't doing that. I'm not going to go do some bullshit. What I'm doing now is either fun, good, or, yeah. Like, that's stupid. So not the whole population hasn't adopted it yet. It's still kind of divided down the middle. Poor Kira's adopted it because she's so close to the whole thing that she probably feels like he is the emissary. Other people that are just, like, regular are just like, no, I'm okay. But he's like, I told him he has to leave. He didn't want to. He wanted to stay a Vedic. And so I pushed him.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
You mean like, that made me so fucking mad. Every time I see that, it makes me mad.
Yeah.
And that's not even the religious aspect of things, because the Bajorans are overly religious, damn near extremist and things.
Yeah.
That's from a social construct of the caste system that they have, which, I mean, that could be based in possibly their religion. I don't think they ever specify.
But still, just to push motherfucker over the damn promenade.
Yeah.
And just be like,
Like, it boggles my mind. Like, they spend 50 years in an occupation. 50 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Like, just for the standard lifespan. 50 years is a long-ass time. And then to one day immediately have to go back to the way it was before that?
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen. So fuck that guy for killing that guy. No, that was ridiculous. That made me mad.
I was also very upset about that, too.
Dude. And that's what forces... I think that's what signals Kira that... That's wrong.
Yeah, it should be like this.
And that puts Cisco back in I need to be the emissary and set the shit straight because this is gonna have a lot of problems.
Yeah, he's like, I'm never pushing anybody over the fucking edge.
Yeah, and of course Cisco's probably thinking about it too from the standpoint that the Bajorans probably will want to join the Federation eventually.
Yeah,
and if they do a caste system. That's not going to mesh. They probably won't be able to join the Federation because that instills some sort of social issues.
It brings them back a whole generation, like how they have to be. They have warp travel, all that shit to join the Federation. Like they reach a certain point. I feel like that cast them back like 200 years.
Yeah, well, I think obviously the having a warp capability is like the number one thing that says the Federation can. Sorry if it's a little warm in here.
Oh, you're all good.
I turned the fan on, but I'm afraid the fan would pick it up.
Oh, I'm just overweight.
But so the warp capabilities is the first thing they look for when they decide to do first contact, and then obviously you want a culture that's going to kind of has matching social constructs, economical constructs, things that aren't contrary to how you're running your civilization. You're the Federation, of course.
Yeah.
So a caste, other planets that are part of the Federation have a caste system because that's like a social construct that would like degrade or like remove people's dignity.
Yeah.
And the Federation about that.
No.
Like everyone's equal and has inherent value and all that stuff. So if they brought that back, they're not going to get in the Federation.
Once again, take notes, new writers.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you make. Yeah, that's how you. Because obviously they didn't come out and say that in X number of words, but it's just context clues. And if you know anything about the Federation, you're going to know that that's not going to mesh.
If you know anything about the universe, you know that everyone's equal. It doesn't matter, woman, female, like man, whatever.
Whatever species you are. But we know, the Cardassians are less. We know that.
They don't give a fuck.
But yeah, so that's not going to mesh. So then Cisco's like, I gotta take it back from this dumbass.
Yeah.
He's going to fuck everything up. What'd they do here? They take a runabout into the wormhole, him and the quorum guy, and they like plead their case to the prophets.
Yeah, and the prophets are essentially like, fuck, not that guy.
They basically tell him, no, it's Cisco's. The Cisco. He's the Cisco.
I love how they say the Cisco.
Yeah,
I love that's so funny.
Yeah, I do like that. And they never kind of like get it. Like that's just his name. You can just call him Cisco. Yeah, you don't have to call him the. He's not the Walmart. Yeah,
the Walmart.
I always thought that was kind of funny. They never
Kroger's.
The Kroger. We're going to the Kroger. Anybody need anything? And of course to fix it. They actually sent him back to his time.
Yeah,
and that's how crazy the prophets are with their non-corporeal godlike powers. Is that so? The quorum guy, he was a poet, and like there was his famous like unfinished poem before he disappeared, which we know now he disappeared into the wormhole, and then they go back, and Cisco mentioned something about him finishing the poem. And Shira's like, wait a minute, yeah, you're right. He finished the poem, but I remember when the poem was unfinished, but now I see that it's finished. It's kind of crazy how the time travel.
It's almost like Cisco going back and being that one guy that
bring Bell,
bring Earth up.
Right, and it's like, it kind of breaks temporal mechanics. I feel like that breaks the temporal mechanics.
Yeah, I'm surprised Federation didn't be like, all right, who's getting court-martialed?
Well,
the whole timeline.
Well, it's not fucked up, though, because everything was normal.
No, it's not fucked up.
Nothing else had changed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Hell, technically, Jake should have been arrested somehow because of the whole thing when Cisco got...
That's true, yeah.
Fuck,
that was a sad episode.
Yeah. I hate that episode so much. It's so sad. But yeah, what did I say here? Rejected at first due to being in a relationship. What the fuck did I write here? Oh, that's right. Okay. This episode was rejected at first.
Really?
I think it was supposed to be in an earlier season, but it was rejected because they just didn't like there was too many Bajoran religious episodes happening.
Oh, got you.
So I think this finally came because we hadn't had a lot of Bajoran religious stuff in this season. So they finally threw this in there and brought back the whole like, oh, Cisco's the emissary kind of thing, because we kind of forget about that after a while. Like,
no, honestly, when they brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, he's fucking he's like there.
Yeah, you never think about it unless like fucking Kai Wynn's, on the station being a bitch.
Got Hillary Clinton in here.
Yeah.
Putting on the face of young people.
Sorry. This episode, it's good because I like the Cisco. I like the Cisco. I like how Cisco gets he actually, this is where he embraces being the emissary.
Yeah, like fully.
Well, and at the end too, like there's that girl's it's like her birthday, and like a lot of times people are going up to bother him about, hey, you bless me for this, bless me for that, and he would kind of be dismissive before and kind of said, I think he even said he didn't like it.
Yeah, he's weirded out by it.
Now he's like cool about it.
Yeah, he's like, fuck yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, if you're lucky I'm here because I'd bless you for your birthday. The other guy probably would have like pushed you over a ledge for being unclean or something.
Fucking killed you. What do you mean you want to be a doctor?
Oh man, and we gotta get you a chair. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, you're all good. I'm just standing because my back hurts, and it's probably because of weight. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Okay. Here we go.
Yep.
Rules of engagement.
Yes, sir.
I think I talked about this episode previously.
Yeah.
Alluded to it, I think, in the last season or last episode.
Yeah.
Don't remember how I alluded to it, which is probably important.
But this is the one with the fucking dickhead Klingon lawyer,
The Klingon lawyer.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Looks like fucking Suge Knight.
Oh, okay. Now I remember what we're talking about. So, Worf is on trial for war crimes.
Yeah, because he blew up that fucking vessel.
He blew up a civilian transport ship that was for some reason in a combat zone.
Yeah. No reason at all. It's just there.
Exactly. And just decloaks in front of the Defiant. So they're doing a escort mission for some Cardassian supplies, like freighters, and you know they're going to get ambushed every once in a while, and you know Worf's into combat, and he just kind of jumps the gun and orders the Defiant to open fire on the ship decloaking, because if a ship's decloaking, it's probably Klingon, more than likely.
Yeah.
Given the circumstances, it's probably Klingon.
Yeah,
surrounded
by enemy ships.
Exactly. Doesn't really wait, apparently, to see that whether or not it's actually like a Klingon attack vessel, because I guess the Klingons put cloaking devices on all their ships, which is stupid. Why would you need a cloak of civilian... like Freightliner cargo ship?
Yeah, if you're doing normal shit.
Exactly.
Why do you have anything like devious in mind?
Yeah, who's out there going to like, you know, try and hunt down and destroy Klingon civilian ships?
Yeah.
Whatever. So he like, fuck it, blow it up. I'm with him on that.
No, I agree.
Yeah, sorry. Get fucked. And he's on trial for it. And this fucking Klingon lawyer is
He's dick. Brutal, dude. He is brutal.
He is brutal. He's definitely Jewish. He is really good at his job. But we get the whole back and forth with the trial, and it's all kind of unimportant until we get to Worf's testimony.
Yeah.
Because you get Jadzia's, you get O'Brien's, I think you get Kira's, you get a couple of different things.
And O'Brien actually pissed me off. He's like, would you have done things differently in your shoes? And he's like, well, I know all the info. It's not fair. And he's like, well, would you have done it differently? And he's like, yes.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you, O'Brien. Just lie, dude.
Yeah, just lie. Like, I mean, fuck yeah. Dude, that makes sense. Yeah, just lie. Just say no. Just say
you're not the one on trial, dude.
Exactly. And I mean, the same thing for one. I mean,
I get where he's coming from.
Yeah. And, but yeah, first, like, defend your fucking friend, man. You were in combat. Like, what the fuck?
You guys served on fucking Enterprise together.
Yeah, and it's not like, you were, it's not like the roles were reversed and you guys were going to attack a Klingon, like, you know, convoy that was being defended and had like civilian ships, and you just openly fired on the civilian ship directly.
Yeah, it fucking appeared in front of you, and you went, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah,
just shot it.
Yeah, like dumb. But the big important thing is how am I saying here? Worf's testimony. He even fucking attacks the guy. Yeah, and that was the whole point.
And that's how he proved a point too. He was like, "See how you wouldn't." You still got Klingon in you. You wouldn't just fucking hit me. You're Federation now.
Right. And what I was alluding to last season, I don't know if it was last season or the previous season, I think it was Way of the Warrior, or whenever there was...
I think it was part 1 of this season.
Possibly. One of the Klingons attacked the station.
Yes.
And Bashir's like, you know, tells Odo, like, don't worry about stationing guards here in the infirmary. And Odo's like, hey, Klingons don't give a fuck about... in, you know, hospitals or whatever. They don't care about civilians.
Yeah, they will blow up everything.
They will kill you no matter what. They don't care about your blue uniform.
Yeah.
And then coming this episode, it's like, oh, Klingons care about war crimes when it's their people, but it's okay for them to do war crimes?
That's what made no sense. I was like, wait a minute. They will fucking kill everybody. They'll do
and it's okay.
Yeah. I think it was all basically just because Worf's Federation, he's not a Klingon, like, in their eyes. You know what I mean? And they're like, well, we got to take him down because he's... That's the way I seen it. Like, they're like, well, fuck him. He's dishonoring.
It was a whole plot. I mean, it was a whole plot to do something. I think they wanted to... They wanted to use Worf as a scapegoat to say that the Federation did an act of war Now that they can go to war with the Federation, that pulls the Federation.
It's reasonable for them to do it.
Exactly, and that's how they can reasonably, covertly pull the Federation into war with, in a three-way war, or an excuse for the Klingons to wage war on the Federation. They've already pulled out the Akimbo Accords.
Yeah.
But we find out Odo's in this episode, thank God. Odo, being the fucking detective Batman that he is, finds the key piece of information was that this cargo it's like a plane. It's a fucking plane. This plane, and I've seen this before. I think this happened in an episode of Fringe. It was kind of cool. It was an episode of something. Everyone on the passenger manifest was already dead.
Yeah.
It was all a fake thing.
It already had got blown up in another thing before.
And I think the same ship, the same cargo manifest, the same crew manifest it was a ship that had crashed on a planet, no survivors.
Yeah. And
that's how Odo figured it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, Odo, you fucking genius.
Yeah, you bastard.
Probably would have, and knowing the fact that's happened before, I think that's even happened in real life.
I'm sure it has.
Some government bullshit. Yeah. The first thing I'm checking is cargo manifest and cross-referencing that with people to make sure that everyone on that was where they were when they said they were.
Yeah.
Because it's just so convenient for that ship to have been there. You know what I mean? That's immediately suspicious.
No, and there's no indication of what they were even doing. They were just there.
We just showed up in front of you.
And I would have fucking blew them up.
I'd have blew them up too.
Yeah, fuck
yeah. Yeah. Fuck them. Fuck them Klingons when they want to do shit like that.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, for real.
But that's
Klingons
what
are dickheads.
They are, man. That's what made me mad. They're honorable. They're honorable when it suits them.
Yeah, exactly. It's
that covert ploy was not honorable. No. That's very deceitful, and
it was bullshit. Yeah. And I was mad this whole episode of that fucking lawyer, bro.
He's a good lawyer, though.
Yeah, he was good. I also liked his design, his all black lawyer shit.
His suit.
Yeah, I was like,
his
dude,
lawyer suit.
This guy's snazzy, but he's a fucking dick.
Yeah, and if you thought just the Klingon Defense Force uniforms are fucking sharp, his lawyer suit's sharper.
It's nice.
It's smooth.
I actually never liked the Klingon outfits for their their normal.
Really?
Defense. Yeah, I've always.
You don't like those?
Nah.
Rap.
Yeah, I think I'm in the the minority to where I like the Klingons, but there's a lot of shit about them. Sometimes when a Klingon episode comes on, I'm like, ah.
Really? That's surprising.
Yeah, I do like them, but I think I just get annoyed with them.
They can be annoying, but as a culture, and they're cool. I mean, their ships are.
I like
cool.
Sto-Vo-Kor. I think Sto-Vo-Kor is cool.
Badass. Their Vikingness.
Yeah, it's like Klingon Valhalla.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
these uniforms are fucking cool, dude. I fucking love them.
Sorry, I
like how the chicks have a window for their cleavage.
Okay, the chicks have a cool one.
Yeah,
the chicks have a better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, compared to what they look like in
original series,
they're just wearing tunics and pants.
I'm being honest, they're not that bad. I've just that's never been my favorite. You know what I mean? I always loved the Federation, just the. I don't know. It's just so no pun intended. So uniform, everything's just has a purpose.
The uniform serves The uniform serves a purpose, and the Klingon is let's be intimidating. Let's be super guard. Let's just be Kiss.
Yeah, they kind of just look like Vikings, space Vikings.
Yeah. And they're just
for real. They all look like Gene Simmons, bro. Yeah. For real, Jesus Christ.
That's cool though. It looks cool though. Their boots have horns on them.
That is true. Okay, you're selling me a little bit more on them.
Their gloves, their fingerless gloves have horns on their knuckles. For when they punch you, it fucking hurts more. That's so cool.
That is pretty cool. I think maybe I just don't like. I don't know. I was being a Debbie Downer over here.
Yeah, Yeah.
Fucking Deborah Downey right now.
Diabetes Downey.
Soon.
But this episode it's a long episode. This feels like a long episode. The whole trial
it feels
takes
like a
everything.
Because it's the whole thing. There's no B plot really.
I don't think there is. It's just the trial. Yeah. And it's a long episode just for the result to be kind of anticlimactic, and it's kind of of course. From me as a viewer who's seen it before, it makes sense that that's going to be the thing.
Yeah,
it's the only logical outcome.
Which I said this before,
or they actually just totally they could have went to left field and they could have just fucked Worf up.
Yeah, true.
But Worf's too important of a character.
No, he's still one of my favorite characters of all time. Yeah. I love Worf. Yeah. But I will say once again, I know I've said this before, but going into all this new, where I haven't seen this shit, it's just been magical. It's been so good watching fucking Deep Space Nine.
And me for the 10th, 20th, 30th time, it feels like.
Well, we need you, because if it was just both of us going in blind, I'd be like, you remember, you think they had sex? Think they're gay? It just...
Yeah, I guess my experience helps, I guess.
It helps a lot.
speaking of experience, the next episode is another experience for O'Brien.
Yeah, another fucking O'Brien getting kicked in his fucking side while he's down.
This is the one we're talking about, the prison, hard time.
Yeah, this episode thoroughly upset me. Thoroughly upset me.
He's in our grothy prison for 20 years.
And that prison sucks shit.
For espionage.
Yeah.
And he won't even spine. Like,
he didn't do anything. And he's in a fucking sandpit room with this other weird guy. They probably... that long. They were fucking. At least a couple. You don't get that sad over killing somebody.
Well, they were drawing pictures. They kept drawing their pictures. They just always turned into dicks somehow.
Yeah, be like
these geometric patterns that were always penises.
It's just O'Brien drawing like a stick figure, blowing another one. He's like, you ever thought of something like that? Yeah. What do you think?
He's trying to think of Keiko, so he just drawn a stick figure with big boobs.
Yeah, look at that. That's what my wife looked like exactly. It's just a stick figure, huge tits. Yeah, that's
like slanted eyes.
He has like a Chinese hat on top of him. Yeah, that's my wife. That's Keiko. Didn't you say she was Japanese? I don't know.
They're all the same to me.
I'm from Ireland.
I'm Irish. They're all the same to me. Oh my God.
He just keeps drawing potatoes. God, I miss you so much.
He's like, this sand, it reminds me of the famine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure we could sneak in I hate sand. It's always coarse and Star Wars fucking pun in there, but I don't feel like it.
Oh, fuck.
And again, another fucking weird thing for the Federation to do is to send O'Brien, who is a engineer, to another planet by himself.
Why?
To help out with like security procedures. And
also, at this point,
what the fuck is wrong with the Starfleet? What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Well, and at this point, I feel like they should be like, we're gonna send O'Brien. Well, maybe not. He's kind of had a lot of I feel like every time we send him,
he gets fucked over.
He's got set on fire. He's been dead twice. Like
he had dental surgery and Cardassian hands.
I just feel like they're like, well, he's kind of fat when he annoys us, so we'll send him. Because O'Brien is like the Scotty of DS9. Like everyone else is like visibly in shape. O'Brien's the only one that's like
weird looking.
Yeah, he just looks like me on DS9. Yeah, I'm the lieutenant of the condiments for the bar.
Break here for a second.
Lieutenant Mustard.
We're talking about O'Brien. We're talking about Odo. I've been watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah,
and Renee Auberjonois and Cole Meany were in episodes.
No shit.
Yeah,
I've only seen 2 seasons of that.
Dude, it's so good.
I need to watch it.
There was one episode where somehow for some reason Dee went back to her high school to do like something to do with like theater, and her old theater teacher was Renee Auberjonois. That's how you say his last name was Odo, and it's funny because you see him and I immediately just superimpose the makeup on him, and just the way he talks, his mannerisms remind me of like later season Odo when he starts kind of lightening up a little bit.
Yeah,
I thought that was hilarious. And then the most recent episode I saw where the gang goes to Ireland. And Charlie actually meets his dad, and his dad is Cole Meany.
That's fucking awesome.
And he's an actual Irish guy. He's a cheesemonger. Charlie's like, oh god, he's a mongrel because he misheard him say monger, and he thought he said mongrel. Oh my god, is he okay? Like, is he retarded?
By the way, one of my favorite episodes is Always Sunny of the little I've seen is when they're stuck in that pool. And he's like, let's order some food. And he's like, I'll order Chinese. And he's like, no, we don't need some little Asian dude pull us out. Let's order pizza. We'll get some fucking beefed up Italian guy pull us out. And a fat Asian guy shows up with the pizza. Yeah, dude. That was so fucking funny.
So many good, funny fucking that show, man.
It's good.
Oh my god. But okay, that was our little sidebar there.
Not sci-fi.
Had to put in that I saw 2 Star Trek characters in the show.
That's dope.
And I've been watching a lot while I've been off this week. And it felt like back-to-back days.
I've been watching. So just a side break too of what I've been watching outside of Star Trek is Resident Alien.
Really?
You ever seen that?
I saw a little bit, and it was okay.
It's pretty funny. Like it starts off slow, but it actually gets really funny. And the reason I watched it, I read the comic.
Really? That's a comic. I didn't know that.
Dude, I'm telling you, every good show aside from Star Trek was based off a comic, and no one tells you. Like this, don't tell you, but the comic's great. And I was watching the show, and I was like, I fucking enjoy it. But yeah,
it's okay. We were watching. I remember seeing that with some family. We were hanging out, and it was randomly on, so we started watching it, and we were able to watch some from episode 1 and go. So we watched the first 6-7 episodes while we were hanging out.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny, but I'm just like, how far can they go with this show? You know what I mean? It's one of those plots where it's like, I mean, people are going to find he's an alien, and they're going to kill him.
Well, as far as what I'm getting to, it seems like everyone that is close to him is about to find out, and then guard him. So that makes more sense. Yeah. But either way, sorry, not to try to take a break. Just saying.
Back to
good show.
I mean, we're aliens. We're related here.
It's sci-fi.
So O'Brien's in prison.
And it's fucking horrible, dude.
Yeah, they release him. He's been like in like a sleep thing for like 5 minutes.
Well, let's talk about another thing too. There's no beds. He's in there with this other dude that's like kind of scary looking. Honestly.
Yeah, what was that motherfucker's name?
Fuck.
HR.
Yeah, HR.
HR. HR. He just do that all day. HR. Look, is he a Pokemon?
Yeah, dude. I cast HR on you. His only ability is starving.
And drawing geometric patterns in the sand. That's all he can do.
O'Brien's like, there's this one Pikachu, and he's just drawing fucking Pokemon. Damn it, so stupid. But, no, I just, this episode, I liked it, but damn it, was I fucking mad the whole time. Because, you know, like you said, he gets released, and he wakes up, he's like, he's just,
He immediately has PTSD.
Yeah, well, he was there for fucking like 60 years. Like, it was 20 years. Yeah, whatever. You know, I don't know. He looked old as fuck when they let him go. I forget O'Brien's probably already like in his 40s.
Yeah.
By this, so
he looked very disheveled and distressed.
Yeah, 20 years.
Spending 20 years in prison in his mind.
Seeing him all grown out though with a beard and all great.
And his like, crazy Epstein, his Einstein hair and shit. Yeah. Albert Epstein.
Like, Albert Epstein. That's okay. Getting the conspiracy. Probably just kidding. But no, he gets released and he's later like, all right, so you're good. Let's go back to normal, O'Brien.
Yeah. And obviously Bashir, like they have no idea how to deal with this.
No,
that's never happened before. I don't know. And this is why the Federation pisses me off. Why are you sending your own people to a non-allied planet by himself without knowing everything about their culture?
Yeah.
Because if they had known that, they would not have sent him by himself, or they would have sent somebody that's like a security person for that and like some sort of diplomatic person, because
with a little bit of research.
Yeah, what the fuck is the Federation doing, dude?
Why did you let him go under the fucking get put asleep? You know what I mean?
Well, that's that dumbass culture's fault for not notifying the Federation, saying, "Hey,
oh yeah, that's right." They didn't even.
All they had to do was arrest him for a minute, say, "Call the Federation. Hey, we think your guys doing some espionage. Send someone."
Yeah,
because if I was the head of the Federation and that's happened to my people, I would have fucking blew that fucking planet up.
No, for real. Because
what were the repercussions of that planet for just doing that to a non-native from a culture who was there to help you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And they're like, I said, you're like, and there we go. That's how we punish people. It's better.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, there should have been some sort of like trade sanctions, some sort of like, okay, we're never helping you again. Don't fucking call us. Anything. Don't you do that to our person without our knowledge?
We're putting that big fucking metal thing around your planet from next gen. Dude.
Yeah, we're gonna put the Dyson sphere around. We're gonna put a big like disc in front of your sun, and we're gonna freeze you out, fuckers.
They just laser a dick onto the side of the planet.
Yeah,
take that.
Yeah. So O'Brien gets to come back. He is just totally fucked.
Yeah, I would be too.
He's unfamiliar with He's almost unfamiliar with the station.
He's over there eating with Keiko, and he's saving his food on a napkin.
Yeah,
that actually upset me. I was like, "Fuck!"
Because they're not. Yeah, because in the simulation they weren't feeding him
never
regularly.
Knew when they were gonna get fed.
Yeah,
they would. Sometimes it's every 3 weeks. Sometimes it's like then. Like they don't know.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand how their society functioned.
Yeah, dude.
Like at all.
I don't even understand how O'Brien bounced back whatsoever.
Well, that's the thing, though. We get to the end of the episode, and the whole thing is, well, let's get there because it gets worse.
Yeah, because it gets
worse. He's trying to acclimate. People are helping him out, like he's going to see the therapist.
He's sleeping on the floor next to the bed because he's not used to it.
Jake's kind of helping him get like used to like using tools again.
Yeah, reminding him of how everything works.
Bashir's trying to be, everyone's trying to check in on him.
Yeah.
But then he starts seeing HR. He starts hallucinating,
which is fucking dude. It was so much.
Which and what if that was a side effect not from his PTSD, but from the fact that this culture did something to a brain chemistry to a non-native. What if they'd fucked his brain up?
Yeah, honestly, because dude. I don't know. Like I said, this episode actually upset me.
Yeah. And obviously, this is a whole thing about. This is definitely an episode that revolves around stuff like PTSD and suicide.
Yeah.
And trauma and,
they hit it on
probably even the prison system for whatever They
hit the nail on the head.
Especially when O'Brien puts a fucking phaser in his mouth.
Yeah,
under his chin.
Dude, that was such a good scene. Like, call Meanie. Like, I feel like he doesn't always get to throw out his acting chops.
Yeah.
My God, did he kill this episode?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and like him like kind of admitting that he like killed HR,
which was a really sad scene too.
Yeah, and he because I think that all happens in that same scene where O'Brien like stops him and he kind of spills his guts.
Yeah,
and,
he lets. Who did he tell him to? Who did he say? Was it Bashir?
O'Brien or Bashir? Yeah. I think it was Bashir because he definitely wasn't saying anything to the therapist.
No, or Keiko.
And obviously that's probably part of his Irish heritage is to
I'll just bottle it up till I have tumors.
Drink whiskey.
It's okay.
Drink scotch. And he talks about it, and that kind of helps him let go of HR and I guess come to terms with what he did, even though it didn't really happen.
Yeah, it wasn't even real.
And
that's what's so sad.
And the fucked up part, though, is that there's nothing Bashir can do to remove those memories from him.
Yeah, it's just stuck there.
Somehow, they can do everything else. They can wipe Kern's fucking brain, but they can't. They just somehow can't get these memories out of O'Brien's head, and he'll have to live with it and cope with it. And he does, because we never hear about it again.
I wish we did, honestly. I'd like a follow-up.
Yeah. And that's the thing with some of these Trek stories is that there's something that happens that should be a long-lasting thing for a character, and we never hear about it again.
They have so many that are so good that they're just like,
Yeah. I mean, have we gotten to Bashir's thing yet? I don't think we have. Okay, well, we haven't got to it yet.
Okay, my bad. But
so you're good, because I don't want to spoil that.
You're all good.
But it's something that it does come up again later on, but it's not something that has, like, lasting repercussions, if that makes sense.
Got you.
Like, it should, because what it is, like, against Federation law.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really... It has positive repercussions, in a way, but you're kind of...
This is with Bashir?
Yes, for Bashir. Okay. Like, they touch on that, but this is, like, something that's very serious for a character.
And nothing
ever again. He just somehow copes with it and gets over it by the time we get to the next episode.
Which, I mean, O'Brien's a badass. He was in the Cardassian, like, he was fighting Cardassians in war, and, like, O'Brien's seen...
He has seen
probably more shit than a lot of the cast outside of Kira. You know? But what the scene that got me, though, is when he actually kills his best friend. Because he considered him his best friend. They were in there for so long. Yeah. And he spills his guts about what happened.
You, Bashir. You've been replaced.
Yeah, well, he's only been Bashir for 8 years. Spent 20 years with this guy having sex with him. But, no, what was sad, though, is he was like, when are they going to feed us again? I'm fucking dying. And he's over there, asleep. And then HR... he looks over and he sees him like fucking around with his little napkin of food.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be out of it. It's supposed to all be gone. He
flips him and breaks his neck, and then he picks it up. He's like, "Oh, you were gonna share with us the whole time. Get up."
He had like 2 of everything. We were gonna share this together. Hey, wake up, HR. Wake up.
Yeah. Oh,
wake up. Wake up.
It's so sad. And
what the fuck? And they get fed.
Yeah,
and they get fed.
They get fed the next day. And he just kept the body for having sex with until they released him. He just had it like pinned against the wall. HR Mander.
Yeah. And now, okay, tell me what you would rather have seen, because this story was kind of changed from another pitch, which would have involved Cedo Jaxa, who was the Bajoran from like when Wesley got in trouble, and then she was on the Lower Decks episode where she goes on that mission, she dies.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be an episode where she actually survived, and she was rescued eventually from a Cardassian prison camp, and this is all about her having PTSD issues and from when she was in the Cardassian prison camp, because the Cardassians probably did some fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's true. I'd rather O'Brien's our whipping boy for DS9. I think it was a good O'Brien episode.
But I kind of would have rather had the Jaxa episode. I would have liked to have seen her come back.
They could have also just done another one. Like, fuck.
They could have. But, bastards. I mean, they only have so many space, and...
They got more space than any news series have. 6 episods. Yeah. These episodes have 26 episodes a season.
Cocksucking sons of bitches.
I agree.
But I would have been cool, like... Because, that was an episode where you're like, oh, I like this character.
Dead. Yeah. Fuck. She's stuck on this planet where you just can't die, and everyone just keeps fucking fighting.
With Kyle Paka and shit.
Which, just back to that. That was some brutal ass fighting on that episode. That was nuts.
That was great.
All right.
But poor O'Brien.
Yeah, poor O'Brien. My guy just keeps getting his shit wrecked.
But let's take a trip back to the Mirror Universe.
Yeah, it's a good trip back to the Mirror Universe, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's also kind of sad.
Oh, this one is the saddest Mirror episode, but we get more latex Kira.
Yeah, we do.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I wish our Kira would start wearing.
Yeah, she needs to fucking lighten up some.
She needs. Yeah.
Wear some more latex with a headband.
Yeah, hell yeah. Just a Nike headband.
Yeah, just a Nike
just a bedazzled Nike headband.
She's got Adidas on.
But we go back to the Mirror Universe. But first we get We get a Jennifer jump scare. Mm-hmm. Cisco just walks into his quarters, and there's Jennifer
hanging out with his son. What a dick fucking move!
Yeah. Doesn't even go to Cisco first.
Just remember your dead mom?
Here I am. Look at me. And you think it's something good at first because, Jennifer's all happy and she's kind of like trying to get to know them or whatever. Yeah. And then next morning, boom, she's kidnapped Jake.
Yeah, took him to the mirror universe.
And left that little device so Cisco would follow. This is all a plot to get Cisco back over there. Get him there.
Their captain.
All he had to do was come over and say, hey, can you help us? He probably would have said yes.
Yeah, don't take my fucking son.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then also... This is the one, as soon as he gets there, Bashir walks up, fucking gives him a punch.
Yeah.
That's for last time. Fucking gay. How dare you?
Fucking, this, like, tougher Bashir is so cringy.
It's cringy, but I do like seeing it just because Bashir is not tough. Like, of all the characters that seem tough, Bashir is, like, the lowest rank possible.
Yeah.
I do love Bashir.
He can do some tough shit sometimes, but... Like, this always tough Bashir does not work.
No, I agree. He's one of my favorite doctors that's been on Star Trek. He's so good.
Oh, yeah. So this mirror universe stuff has happened. The rebels have taken over Deep Space Nine. Yeah. They've thrown everybody out. We get... Have they had it where So Garrick is, like, the Regent's pet?
Yeah, there was that chains on him. It's that's right. Channing Tatum, and this is the end.
Yeah, they reminded me of there was that scene where he can't find the key to his shackles, and Worf like stabs Garrick, and as soon as he does, the guy's like, "Oh, I found it. It was in my boot."
Yeah,
that's already happened. It's hard to keep track of the mirror episodes because they're so far apart. What happens?
That was so funny. Yeah. I love how Garrick's like, like, motherfucker.
He's like, don't let him bleed out. If he bleeds out, I'm gonna kill you next.
Yeah, dude. Like, Worf was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, but he oddly becomes more or less a comic relief character.
Yeah,
as we get through the mirror episodes, because he's very much a comic relief in this.
Yeah, when he stabbed, dude, I laughed so hard when he stabbed Garrick. Like, It's ridiculous.
That's great. So the whole thing is when last time Smiley was on the station, he stole some files. He stole the plans to the Defiant, and they built their own Defiant.
Yep.
They're having the same issue though that the first Defiant had, or when it was first built, was that it was too powerful. It's going to tear itself apart. They're having issues with like the power systems, the warp core, and Cisco is there to help them, remedy the problems and do the upgrades they did on the Defiant, so it's actually usable. At the same time. The region is trying to go back and retake the station, all that stuff. So, we're on a time crunch here. The region's coming in with his ship and all this shit. Kira's been in a fucking holding cell the whole time.
Yeah.
Now that both Quark and Rom are dead, Nog is in charge of the bar.
Dude, badass Nog was so funny.
He's just got women on his side. He's like... Even Jake's trying to like make friends with him. And he's like, "Fuck you, human."
I would never be friends with a human.
Fucking, just being racist to Jake.
Is great. Dude. He said the N-word twice. Just
kidding. Dropping N-bombs in the bar. And Jesus.
In Star Trek, that would blow my. I'd be like, "Holy shit! What just happened?"
Yeah. Oh wait, no. This did happen this episode. The stabbing him.
Oh, was
that did happen this episode?
What?
And the whole thing stabbing Garrick did happen this episode.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought it happened last episode.
Oh, no.
My bad.
Yeah, no, you're all good.
Okay.
Don't worry, I thought that's what we were talking about.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, so that does happen this episode. He's trying to find the key.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I got confused because there's another mirror episode later on.
Oh, there's another one?
Yeah, there's another one that involves our Ferengis. Actually, it's in season 7. That's how far away it is.
Damn, I'm excited though. Yeah, I love them. I would love to. I actually just want to sit down and watch them all in a row again.
All the mirror episodes. Yeah, so they're all connected.
I love them.
Oh god, yeah. But just the way Worf is very incompetent as the region.
It's hilarious.
Because we get they're en route to attack the station, and there's not enough time to get the Defiant ready to launch before they get there. So you get I think it's Jadzia and Bashir and someone else take a fucking little shuttle fighter to kind of like distract them for a minute to slow them down, and it works. It's a giant fucking Vorcha class, massive Klingon ship, and this little fighter like delays them long enough to, get the Defiant ready.
Yeah.
And of course, because Worf's so fucking incompetent as a captain, he cannot destroy this little fucking ship.
No.
And it's even worse when the Defiant launches, and he's even more incompetent. They're just fucking, and they're using the station, I guess, to fire back. And I mean, they're just destroying fucking Worf. He is just in a shit fucking rock. He's that fucking incompetent. He's so mad the entire time. I love the idea of like a Klingon
stupid Worf. Yeah.
A stupid but also very Klingon Worf.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
I love it. Which we're going to see more of that later when Worf does a little bit more Klingon stuff. When we have the full on Dominion War,
I'm excited.
He's going to do some more Klingon stuff. But seeing that was just so funny.
Also,
and it even calls back to whenever in TNG, whenever there was the whole thing with Kaler and the Klingons in Cold Sleep, and you see Worf in the whole Klingon garb being Klingon. I thought that was really cool. Except in this one, he's just that, but incompetent.
Yeah, just dumb.
I thought that was great.
It's Rom Worf.
Yeah.
Rom Worf.
And and also after this episode, all of the Mir Ferengi are dead.
Yeah,
because Kira
gets released by Nog, and then she goes, "Hey Nog," he comes back, plow, gets fucking shoot. Dude, it made me laugh so hard because when she called him back, I was like, "Please kill him! Please kill him!" It'd be so fucking funny.
And it was quite humorous,
hilarious.
Except, when the station's under attack, and then Jennifer and Jake are trying to get to safety, and they have, of course, the big ass station. They run into each other.
Yeah,
and Kira's about to kill Jake, and Jennifer takes the bullet or the phaser. For Jake.
He gets to watch his mom die twice.
Well, I don't think he really was old enough to remember.
But still,
he did this time.
The scars are there.
And you're like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense, though, because we can't have Jennifer being a love interest.
No.
We can't. Because we have Cassidy, and we have the whole... It would be too complicated.
Shatter everything.
Yeah, it would be way too complicated, because then you'd have the thing is, does she stay in the mirror universe? Does she come back with Cisco?
Yeah.
Maybe Cisco gets 2 bitches. I don't know.
Yeah. He should go back and get Kira.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could just have a thruple or have the quadruple thing.
I think it's funny. Kira's just having sex with everybody in the mirror universe.
Yeah, good for her, I guess.
See, she even tells him in the fucking when she's in the brig, she tells one of them to send someone. She gives the best massages.
Yeah.
I was like, God, you're fucking just the worst.
And I mean. This also, it's kind of some good closure, though, for Jake and Ben, because once the battle's over with, and she's still alive, she's hanging on, they take her in the infirmary, and she kind of gets to say her goodbyes or whatever. Yeah. It's kind of something that especially Cisco didn't get when they lost her at Wolf 359, because they couldn't even get her body. The ship just blows up, and she just turns into fucking nothing, space dust. So I guess it's some sort of closure that I guess helps both of them maybe in some sort of way, but it just kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but at least
and it shows later on they're in the quarters. Jake and Cisco, they're bonding, and Jake opens up the closet and her body falls out. He's like, "Dad,
what the fuck,
Jake? You weren't supposed to see that."
It's already just covered in cum.
It's just absolutely ravaged.
Oh my god,
an arm's missing.
That's terrible. Oh god. Well, let's get on to the Muse. I don't like this episode.
Here, let's get my shit up here. No. Yeah.
Luoxana's back, but I don't like the B plot.
Of Jake fucking being obsessed with that one chick.
Yeah, he's getting like mind fucked by the chick. And she's making a better writer, but at the same time stealing his neural energy.
Yeah.
To like sustain herself.
It's fucking kind of wild.
Yeah, and I just
I don't like this one either.
I was the Luoxana part's nice though. I do like Luoxana's back.
Pregnant,
she's pregnant.
Fucking 75.
Yeah. That kid's gonna be autistic as shit.
Oh, bro.
But yeah, Luoxana's back. She's pregnant. She's like 9, and she's like 99% pregnant. She's about to pop. She's that pregnant.
Kid came out wearing a train t-shirt.
Yeah. Was she pregnant, or was she already have the baby?
She's pregnant, I believe.
I don't know if she had the baby yet.
Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see
I can't remember. Either way, she's part of this weird ass culture.
She's pregnant.
They're part of this weird ass culture where once the baby's born, that baby goes with whatever gender it is. So if the baby's a girl, it stays with the mom. If it's a boy, it goes with the dad. Yeah. And there's no contact for 18 years. What the fuck is that?
Which makes no sense, because didn't she lose her daughter in a fucking Oh, my bad.
That just bugged me. Sorry.
Didn't she? You're all good. But didn't she lose her daughter to a drowning in a river while the family was out on a picnic?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened? What was the rule there?
What do you mean?
The dad was there.
But that was because he was human.
Oh,
this is some other fucking species.
Yeah, my bad.
Some bug-looking species. They look weird.
Yeah, they look weird. That baby's gonna be weird looking.
Yeah. So and then that their culture is they separate the child goes with whatever gender they are for 18 years. What's the fucking point? What is the point of that?
Well, I tell you, the point of that is that whole culture was like, all right, we got a 50% chance of not having to do shit for 18 years.
Yeah. But it was just so dumb, and she wasn't about it because she found out she was having a boy and wanted to be there, part of the child's life, because that's her culture, which is normal to be a part of your child's life from birth to the fucking time they're an adult.
Yeah, which is the way it should be.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so stupid. Dumbass culture. Another dumbass culture that I don't know why the Federation...
We're fine with this.
I doubt that culture is part of the Federation.
Oh, definitely not.
So why are we associating ourselves with these fucking Mongoloids?
I agree.
These dumbass cultures. And this guy, he comes to the station because she's running from him and trying to go to Odo because she's kind of in love with Odo and was trying to ask for help in some way or another. And this guy gets there and he's just a dick the whole time.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
It's like, Loxana fell for this guy. There's no way this guy was bread and buttering her up.
Yeah. Loxana's like always horny though. So
that's true. Yeah,
kind of makes it because even the whole time that she was like, "Odo, how big of a cock can you make out of your arm?" Sorry.
Of course, Odo has a brilliant plan because he's looks at their culture or their rules or whatever, and it's with the husband. Not the father.
Yeah.
It's got to be the husband. That's the way they worded it, the law.
So they're not married.
Yeah, so she divorces that guy and marries Odo.
Yeah.
And they have to be very convincing. And at first, the guy doesn't buy it. And then Odo, threatens him or some shit in some way or another. And he proves it. And the guy, releases his claim of the kid or whatever bullshit, and then they get divorced.
Yeah.
Then Odo and Loxana get divorced, and she gets to raise a baby on her own, back on Beta Z or wherever the fuck.
Before she left, Odo was like, don't let him go near any rivers.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. No bodies. You better be in a landlocked fucking part of Beta Z.
No water for at least 12, until he learns how to fucking swim.
Not unless Mr. Home is right there, for sure.
Yeah, dude.
But it's very, very weird. And then the whole thing with Jake, with him being basically mind raped by that lady, kind of dumb
and rough.
And I don't know why they didn't just immediately shoot that bitch.
Yeah, and they're using Jake for jailbait for 2 seasons now.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
I don't see how Cisco didn't see that this woman was not good for this older one was not good for his 17-year-old son.
I don't know. You let him date that Dabo girl.
Yeah. Well, she was hot though, and not stealing his fucking neural energy, so that's fine.
Jake opens up his dad's nightstand as a picture of that Dabo girl.
Oh, gross. Jake. Oh God! Right next to Jennifer's cut off hand. mirror Jennifer's hand. Jesus.
It's just balled into a fist.
Oh God! Well, not even a fist, like a circle.
No, a fist.
Oh, okay. Oh God! Jesus. Oh God!
It's the future.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Naya, that's your name. That's the Wraith. I don't even know what you call her.
Yeah.
But for somehow at the end of it though, once they run that bitch off, they don't even get her. She turns into energy and leaves the station.
Yeah.
Which that sucks. They could have at least got her ass.
Yeah, something.
Because she'll just fuck up. Apparently she's done that to other people. She even mentions a Cardassian writer that she'd fucking got.
She's almost like that dude that was making Troy old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. But Jake does somehow become a better writer out of it. Yeah. So good for him, I guess.
More messy. We see more season 5.
He's more messy. This is a weird episode, though.
It's my least favorite episode of the whole season.
Yeah, I think so. I think I would say so. So now we get For the Cause. Now we're back to Maquis. They're getting more ballsy, more aggressive since that the Cardassians are dealing with the Klingons. So they're stepping up their game in the demilitarized zone. There's a whole plot point with the Federation is helping out the Cardassians. They're going to give them 12 industrial replicators to help out with shit. And there's a plot. They think there's gonna be a plot for the Maquis to come in and swoop in and steal those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because somehow stuff on the station has been happening, like theft and other things.
Yeah, they just keep coming up missing.
Yeah, and they it's like certain supplies, and they think that there's a Maquis trader on board.
Who is it?
Yeah, and this is also where we start seeing Garrett gets a little interested in Zial.
Yeah,
and he's just like staring at her.
Yeah, he's definitely interested in her. It's kind of
yeah. They're at that fucking that sports ball match. Yeah. And like he just keeps staring at her.
Yeah.
And she's looking over and like he just keeps and Bashir's like, would you knock it the fuck off?
Garek's like, but that's a minor over there.
That's a minor of the same species. I've gotta do it.
For being weird, Garrick.
Yeah. Also, we're talking about the traitor. Eddington and Odo think it's Cassidy.
Yep.
Well, she thinks that there's like a smuggler type thing, and they're pointing at Cassidy. She just goes like, "Not my babe, not my bitch. What the fuck?" Like,
yeah.
he wants evidence. So they go out. They follow her in the Defiant, and with the cloaking device on, which not even supposed to be using the cloaking device outside of the Gamma Quadrant. That's against like their agreement they had with the Romulans, but since there's no Romulan on board anymore to maintain or oversee the cloaking device, because that character just was killed off or doesn't exist anymore, even though it would be cool to have a Romulan on board as a mainstay character. Really cool.
Nope.
Whatever. They do it, and they see that Cassidy's the Zoza rendezvous with the Maquis Raider, and they transfer supplies, and boom, she's the smuggler. She's the one helping them get supplies.
She's the guy.
But, they let her go on. They go back to the station. They need, obviously, it's first, they're going to get more evidence and all that shit, because there's no guarantee that could have been that could have just been a regular civilian ship that they had. You never know. You just need more evidence. Kira is not happy with Garrick because she's getting close to Zial. There's so much stuff going on in this episode.
Too much.
So much character stuff. And it's like, just give me 2 plot points. Just give me the smuggler thing, and then give me to the point where we know that Eddington is the traitor.
Yeah, it's all we need there, please.
Yeah, and I mean, so we get Cisco. Like, I love how Cisco even goes to like try and convince her not to go on her next shipment run.
Yeah,
he's like, let's go to Rise right now. Let's go. Let your first officer he can handle it.
I got the
Let him get arrested, and we'll go to Rise and just do gross stuff to each other for a weekend or something. And she's like, no, I'll be back, and then we can set something up. She's just not getting the point. He's dropping the hints pretty hard that like she needs to not go. And she's just like not getting it, or I don't understand her. She's stupid or something. But they go on the ship, and the Defiant follows them again. They're going to arrest them when they show up. No one shows up. Why does no one show up? Because that whole thing was a diversion for Eddington and his traders to fuck them over and steal the replicators.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
By the way, just a quick nothing to do with Star Trek. It looks like there's going to be severe thunderstorms, and I didn't know if Tasha needs to come up and give you a heads up.
If it's not raining yet, she'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
She's actually been enjoying the weather this past. Like, she's been wanting to go outside more, which I'm all for.
Yeah.
She can stay out there and sunbathe, once we'll hear it. If I hear it raining, we'll pause it. And
my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I've been kind of seeing how dark it's been getting in the windows here. So. But no, I mean, we're on episode 22, so we shouldn't even be much longer.
Nah.
I think we'll be fine. But they decide. Oh, at the same time, so the whole time they're out there waiting for the Zhoja to make the rendezvous, Eddington's still in the replicators. The Zhoja's like, "Fuck this, we're just gonna keep going to our thing."
Yeah.
But they know they're there. Is that right? Or is it? I think I'm trying to remember this correctly because I think they actually decloak, and they're like, they like confront her, and she's like, basically, we missed, we're supposed to blah blah. The Defiant Cisco realizes that it's not the meeting's not going to happen because something's happening back on the station, so they decide to just leave. They're not going to arrest the Zhoja crew. They're just going to go back to the station.
Go back.
And, the Zhoja, they just go back and they do their I guess they just go do their run and they come back. Because when they come back, Cassie's alone. I guess she's off.
Yeah, it's just her.
Shore-leaved all her people and got them off the ship, and she just returns alone, so she's the only one being held responsible. And at the same time, Eddington has stolen the fucking
He double-crossed everybody being a fucking bitch.
Yeah. And we know Eddington's the traitor. But what else?
It's my fault. I threw off the whole thing.
No, you're good, because I was trying to think. There's just so much. It's hard to talk about. I mean, there's literally an ABC plot.
Well, also, this is one of those ones, too, where I was trying so hard to, like, very much be intact, like, watch the episode, but I was also making dinner and shit like that. So this one, like,
fuck. No,
this one fucked me
You're always making dinner, goddamn. Pay attention to the episode.
I gotta make dinner before work.
Yeah, but there's just so much going on in the episode. It's almost hard to follow. There was just too much. I didn't need I wish they could have worked out another decoy plot point without it being Cassidy.
Yeah. And that was also lame, too, because Cisco finally gets a love interest, and then she has to go to fucking jail at the end of it.
She's going to go to prison for however many months. I think
8 months.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. And Eddington's the traitor, which... He's bald. Of course he's going to be the traitor.
Yeah, of course. He's the
bald guy. He's the bald guy,
too.
Yeah, like the skullet kind of like bald around the
Let me hang on to this.
Yeah, even though it's the 24th century, we could probably end baldness.
Yeah, there's no fucking hair transplants, dude. That's the one thing. Every time I see a bald dude, I'm like, do they have to be? Like,
well, I guess the culture's so advanced that stuff doesn't bother them anymore.
It bothers me.
They don't have to worry about vanity stuff, being vain about things. But dude, this episode... I was kind of hoping we'd be done with the Maquis for a while.
Yeah, the Maquis always kind of annoy me.
They're just such bitches.
They're always doing something stupid, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, we could have just skipped this and gone to just another... We could have just skipped this and went to the death immediately, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let's skip this fucking dumbass episode.
I'm down.
Because it's a good episode. It's very well written, but there's just so much going on.
They added so much into it that the good writing didn't do anything for it.
Right. And it was written very well. Eddington being the bad guy, if you were not...
Kind of a shock.
It was a shock. If you're going in the first time and you don't kind of see...
I didn't see it fucking coming at all. Like...
Yeah, and I mean, I remember just not liking... I didn't like Eddington to begin with.
No, he's a dick.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, okay, it's Eddington. Okay, cool. It makes sense. But to the death.
Yep.
Episode 23. We got a couple more episodes of this season. We got, 3 more episodes after this?
1, 2, 3. Yep.
So, all right. We get the Federation and the Jem'Hadar teaming up.
Which is wild.
A co-op mission here. But the wildest thing is when our cast comes back to Deep Space Nine and the station's fucked.
Yeah,
a pylon's fucking gone.
Yeah, it's just totally missing.
Fire.
Yeah,
it's the station's like, dude, crazy. That's this equivalent of back when TNG, that first time we saw the Enterprise blow up.
Oh yeah, for real.
When the Bozeman hit it,
yeah,
and it blows up. That's that. And you're like, holy shit! Like, we've seen the station get attacked before. I mean, we saw when the Klingons attacked, and they kind of blew up the shield generators on the promenade or on the ops, and that's the most damage the station's ever taken, was them losing a whole fucking pylon.
Yeah.
So that's very shocking. And like Kira's hurt. Like, there's like a number of people dead or missing.
People are all fucked up.
Like, we could have lost a main cast member.
Yeah, and how many people died in that pylon blowing up too?
Well, probably not a lot. I mean, that's strictly for like transporting people to and from like the ships. So there probably weren't that many people in the pylon.
Still though,
maybe just maintenance personnel doing stuff. But like, it's not like they blew up like the habitat ring.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if they had been like right there, because there are landing pads on the inner circles. If they had blown one of those up, they probably could have gotten even a lot more people.
Yeah.
So that's lucky they just did that. But it's like a couple dozen people or something. So that's probably not a lot when you talk about the number of people that are actually
how many are
on
actually
the station.
there.
Yeah. But they decide they're going to go after the Jem'Hadar that attacked, because they just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They just came out of fucking nowhere. They go in there. They meet up with some Jem'Hadar, and we see Wayun, who is another Jeffrey Combs character, which I love. And they're like, oh, we've got some rogue Jem'Hadar. They're on a planet. They fortified it, and they found an Iconian gateway.
Yeah.
And, the reason they want the Federation's help with it is because the Federation's familiar with the Iconian gateways. They dealt with it before. O'Brien has, Worf has.
Yeah,
maybe not O'Brien, but Worf has. He's had the first-hand experience with it. So they're going to go and team up and help take them down and destroy the gateway, because that would not be good for anybody.
No.
Especially because we said before, actually, when we talk about this episode, I believe, if I remember, I wrote it down. I'll make sure I wrote down. We didn't talk about it. Let's see. Okay, so I think even Wei Yun mentions that, the Jem'Hadar wanted to, they could overthrow the Dominion.
Yeah.
They could. There's not like it's not part of their DNA.
Killers.
It's not like where they can't do it for their DNA, like written in their DNA. It's like they're just
so obsessed with the gods.
Right. Yeah. And if these guys ever got wind of it, like they would overthrow the founders and take command, and take charge, and just fucking sweep across the galaxy, just fuck everything up.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point, is they need to destroy this gateway. So this whole rogue faction. And there's just the whole thing about, you get a little bit of the the Jem'Hadar go on the Defiant, and they kind of like team up, and they get in like pairs, and they kind of like train with each other, and they learn each other. Like the way they function. I mean, hell, even Worf and another Jem'Hadar get in like an argument.
Yeah,
and I love how like they have like a small little fist fight, and the Jem'Hadar like kills his own man, and Sisko is just like, "You're confined to quarters."
Yeah,
and the guy's like, "You didn't fucking kill him? Why'd you kill him?"
What
He's
the
like,
fuck, dude? I just killed that guy.
Yeah, well, I was like, "Well, that guy's only a year and a half old. Worf's 42." And he's a very valued member of my crew. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's like, you just slaughtered an infant, really.
Emphasizing.
Yeah, dude.
So it's kind of interesting to see how the Jem'Hadar function in like the fact that they're, what am I looking for here? Like they were learning stuff fast. Like when one was studying Jadzia, and like it was already learning the controls and things like that.
Totally like catching on. Well, I mean, as quickly as they age, I'm sure their minds like fucking just.
Yeah. And we see like the difference between like Sisko and the Jem'Hadar captains, or the first and Sisko, and how they command and how they value people. And I think there was even a thing about how like once this mission's over with, like the Jem'Hadar was like, I'll kill you if I need to.
Yeah.
And like they get down to the thing, and they're fighting. And the crazy thing is there's somehow some sort of dampening filled up, whether the Jem'Hadar set it up or was part of the whole like facility. They can't use their phasers, so they're doing all hand-to-hand combat and shit.
And they're wrecking shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, our guy, I think a couple of our red shirts are gonna die. That's cool, but our guys are kicking ass. And once they get to the gateway, a Jem'Hadar like decloaks and is gonna kill the first. Clementaclon or whatever the fuck his name is. It's Sisko like kind of pushes him out of the way, takes a shot in the arm, and then they kill the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, "What are you doing?" Like, I said that once this is done, I would kill you if I had to, and you saved my life. And he's like, "That's just the difference between you and me." You know what I mean? Like,
I have a code of honor, and
I'm better than
you.
Yeah, I'm better than you. Get fucked. And they end up blowing up the gateway. And I love that one thing where Jadzia, there's like one injured Jem'Hadar, and Jadzia runs past, like, "Hey, if you really want to, don't want to die, you might want to get the fuck up and run."
Yeah.
She didn't, she's like, a Jem'Hadar probably would have just saw, "Oh, kill you, make sure you're dead." And she like warned him to leave, which is just another thing that
Federation compared to the fucking Jem'Hadar. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure too. Doesn't the Jem'Hadar kill Wei Yun at the end of the episode?
I think so. I think they fucking just destroy him.
Yeah, and he like kind of, and like I think Clementaclon or whatever. Their names are fucking weird.
Their names are rough.
They're like Japanese kaiju, names. Godzilla versus Clementaclon. He like kind of has a new respect for the Federation in a way.
Yeah.
The fact that they saved his life even though they're enemies. Obviously, that guy probably died, a month later in combat.
100%.
So it doesn't really matter.
He got killed by Mechagodzilla.
Yeah. These guys are so expendable. So it doesn't really matter. But that's the thing with the Jem'Hadar, is that they can have any sort of character development you want to give them, but they don't live long enough to use that character development, and they fight constantly. So they're probably going to die a week after you see them or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing I don't like about the Jem'Hadar, is that they're just,
it's useless.
They're worthless.
Yeah, it's all for nothing.
Yeah. Then we ran through that episode. That was pretty quick.
My bad.
No, I mean, that's all there is to it, though.
Yeah, it's just a singular fucking...
Yeah, there's no B plot in this. It's just get to point A to point B, blow it up, and then we get a little bit of, like, development for a group of people, a species that really has no character development. They have no room to develop because of how their species exists.
Yeah, it's just fucking...
But that's what it is.
Which is why they shouldn't be in Star Trek
Academy is anything more than fucking the bad guys, basically. Yeah, so that's all they're worth.
The Quickening.
Bashir's
trying to save people. There's a whole fucking...
Yeah,
What?
It's a weird Bashir episode.
Yeah, honestly.
This episode's kind of this season has a lot of weird one-off character episodes that kind of suck because I'm waiting for Dominion War stuff.
Yeah.
I'm wanting more of that, and I'm not getting it yet. But this thing, I love how the opening is Quark is somehow tapped into Defiant, and he's like putting commercials on all the screens.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
And like, there's even a mug.
Come on to Quarks.
Yeah, like, and Worf even shows a mug that he got in a replicator when he got a Ractagino or Prune Juice or whatever, and it was the Quark's mug, which I'm buying us a pair of those for later.
Fuck yeah!
I need to actually buy them.
Let me know. I'll go in on it.
Yeah. You can actually get them. They're great. They don't look exactly like that, but they have the decal on it.
Close enough.
Yeah. I would love to get the actual mug, the way it's designed. I wish they do that because Cherry Tree Inc. They do I think I've seen you too. They do the computers, the Star Trek style computers.
Oh yeah.
They sell the mugs, those weird triangle shaped mugs with the cylinder on top. Yeah. They sell those, but
that's fucking badass.
But I was like, that's probably harder to store.
Yeah,
but I think the Quark one is
we could get a couple though for once we actually start filming. You'd have beers, pour them in there.
Oh hell yeah.
Sweet.
Interesting. We'll have to look at that. So Dax and Bashir, they get the distress call on the Gamma Quadrant, and instead of just not worrying about it because it's not even in their fucking system, it's not even in their quadrant, it's not even in the Federation space.
Let's go take care of it.
When we're in enemy territory.
Yeah,
right.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, they go there. They find out this whole fucking population basically has COVID. They're dying. It looks more like AIDS
or hantavirus.
Yeah, they got that. And Bashir, being the altruistic moron that he is, has to save these people.
Yeah, it's in him.
It's like his weird god he does have a god complex.
Yeah, for sure.
He has to save them. So I think Kira's with them as well. But they're down on the planet. They're trying to use help or whatever, and then they're there for a little bit, and then here comes the Dominion. They saw Federation.
What do you know?
Kira's got a dip. She takes her back to the Gamma Quadrant, and she's like, "I'll come back in like 2 weeks or whatever.
Yep.
Come back in X number of days. Hopefully you'll be done by then." And the whole time they're trying to figure out what the disease is, like trying to figure out how they could cure it. Blah blah blah. They do have the Canadian thing going on where there's a guy who is essentially helping them die.
Yeah.
He's kind of euthanizing them as they get in the final stages, just so it's less painful, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Bashir fucking hates it, which I do too.
Got a regular Kevorkian.
Yeah. They're people, they should be working on a cure, not just letting it happen, because eventually they're all just going to die.
Yeah.
You know? But Bashir is kind of doing a little too much. It's not.
Yeah, it's kind of like when they were trying to find the fucking cure for the
Jim Hadar.
Yeah, him and O'Brien. O'Brien's like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Right. Maybe let's bring back more doctors, not just you.
Yeah, you don't need just you, Bashir.
Yeah, let's get
fucking
some actual
backup.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, why just you, bro?
Yeah, bring back another ship that has multiple doctors. You can team them down.
That is where that God complex comes in.
Yeah,
it has to
gotta
be me.
do it. It's gotta be me. No one else.
Jadzia will finally have sex with me if I do this.
Yeah. But they get some volunteers to come help, study and get trials or whatever, and they think they've made a vaccine. They try it, and then boom, like everybody gets fucked.
Yeah, it just makes it so much worse. Yeah,
the EM radiation from their equipment is making the disease advance even faster.
Yeah,
and they're like, fuck.
Yeah, good going, Bashir.
Yeah. And of course, after this happens, Kira's back.
Yeah.
And Bashir decides to stay. Dax goes back, and I think they leave him like a transponder. Like once you're ready, just flip it on. We'll come get you. But it's just Bashir by himself. He's just working. He's there for. I don't even know. They don't even say how long he's there. He's got to be there for. Too. Well, remember because that chick is pregnant.
Yeah,
and
she has a baby.
She's early pregnant.
Yeah.
And she's there.
Damn, how long was Bashir?
He was there. He had to be there for a few months.
So many sick people on DS9.
Well, I mean, they got doctors there.
I'm just kidding, but
yeah, so he's there for months, and he's basically she is his only patient. He's trying to work with her, and he thinks he has a vaccine. He makes it, he gives it to her. She still dies, but he's able to, but she has the baby, and the baby doesn't have it.
Yeah,
whatever that is, the quickening or whatever. So basically, he didn't create a cure. He created a prenatal vaccine.
Yeah.
So excuse me. Oh, so that I guess everybody can start having babies, and they can vaccine us, and I guess rebuild the population.
They can die, but the babies will be cool.
Right. They save future generations. So I guess it's kind of a cop out. I guess
it's a bittersweet.
Nah, don't worry about it.
You're good.
That damn dog barks at nothing. She literally barks at nothing.
She's hilarious.
But I think this episode got its what do you call it? It's inspiration from like the AIDS epidemic.
Yeah, probably. Honestly,
yeah.
I mean, it's like '96 when this episode come out. It's probably toward like not the end of it, but like
right. The '80s was the prime time for the AIDS epidemic and whatnot and all that stuff. And I guess there was a lot of hopelessness back then. I mean, I was born '93, so
yeah,
we definitely didn't see any of that. But I guess there must have been a lot of hopelessness back then when it came to that.
Yeah.
There was no treatments. There was very everything was very experimental and
scared of
new and everybody's scared of everything. Anything blood related
because they say be transmitted through sweat.
And it was and we kind of reflects Bashir's hopelessness for the good chunk of the episode, trying to find a cure that is essentially uncurable.
Yeah.
Only thing you can do is create a vaccine for future generations,
and that's it.
It's
pretty fucked up. It's bittersweet.
Yeah, it is, and I guess it's good for Bashir. He kind of. Hopefully he learns that he gets humbled a little bit.
Yeah.
He can't solve everything. He can make it better, but he can't solve everything.
You're not going to fix everybody.
Like, everyone that has it will die from it. But he can kind of help protect future generations.
Not for real.
And so and the crazy thing was that the quickening disease, the virus, was fucking Dominion bioweapon.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And he kind of outsmarted that, which by himself. So he gets a little bit of credit for that.
He's impressive.
That is impressive. So
get
give
some
him
help.
that. Do what?
Get some help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, get some people with you.
Get Beverly over there.
Yeah.
I bet Beverly and Bashir, a Crusher Bashir combo would have smashed it.
Badass.
That would have been, they would have cured it in a day and a half.
It's like that Michael Jordan meme. Stop it. Get help.
Hell yeah. Let's get on to body parts. We're rocking and rolling. We got 2 more episodes. We're about an hour 45 in, which is not bad.
Not bad. This second half of the season didn't have as much to talk about.
Right. Compared to the first half was great.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Until episode 26. That was 26 pretty fucked.
Which one is that? Broken
Link.
Yeah. So let's get those 2 body parts first, then we'll get to it.
So Quark fucking sells his body parts because he thinks he's dying.
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
Oh my god, he comes back and he's got Dvorak syndrome.
Yeah.
And he's I'm dying. He's like in the bar. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
I love it. He talks. It's like a 1% chance of getting it or some shit. Like
it's like
really
a 1% chance, like 1 in a million or whatever, and it's terminal immediately.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna die.
What the fuck is this disease?
Yeah, and and you think Rom's even telling him like, go have Bashir check it out. He's like, no, I'm not having Bashir, dude. I'm one of the most expensive doctor in Ferenginar. Of course he's right. Yeah. He thinks the most expensive doctor is the best doctor.
Yeah.
Even
fucking
though
Ferengis.
Yeah. The B plot of this is Kira and for some reason Keiko.
Yeah.
In the Gamma Quadrant doing something.
What? Yeah. What, dude?
Don't send civilians to enemy territory.
What was the point?
The point was Keiko's pregnant.
Yeah,
they need to make it to get Kira because Kira's pregnant in real life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. That is so true. Yeah, they had to have some sort of plot device to allow Kira to be pregnant because Nana Visitor is
actually good call. Good call. That's not too bad.
It's smart.
I forgot about that.
Very weird though.
Especially it gets weird in the fifth season.
It gets weird.
Her and O'Brien and shit.
The whole like family dynamic of them trying to take care of her. Okay. Very strange.
I know we're gonna get to it, but I just gotta say when he's giving her the massage
and the foot rubs and the baths and
dude, and he's like, let me get up in here, and he's just like it looked like he had his hand all up, like just in her ass, like just massaging on the back, and I was like, what the fuck's happening? What's happening right
Brian,
now?
you lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, damn it, you just keep winning and losing all the time.
The universe in equilibrium for O'Brien.
No, for real. We'll give you ultimate losses, but we'll give you some good wins.
Give you some gains.
Wait.
But so we get that. We get Quark is doing the Ferengi thing, and he's going to sell off his remains because that's what they do.
Yeah.
And he's
such a weird.
Yeah, very weird. And he's kind of worried about it because he's got all these debts that apparently they have to pay off before they die or some nonsense.
Yeah, so he's going to fuck over his whole family.
Yeah. And he's kind of worried because like who's going to buy him?
And who does?
They don't know at first.
Yeah.
They see that everyone has bought every single disc of desiccated remains all at once. They're like, we're good. And then here comes Brunt.
Yeah, motherfucker, dude.
He's like, I don't understand how there's nothing in Ferengi like code to where like
now he has to die. Even if he's fine.
Because a contract is a contract is a contract.
Dude, that's because of that greedy ass Ferengi shit.
I guess, man.
Rom's like, brother, I lay claim to your cock. Let me have that when you die. I'll put it with my collection. I'll get the bar.
Fucking,
shut the fuck up, Rob.
Well, so, he's kind of, I guess he's okay with it, but then here comes Bashir. Hey, I got a message from this doctor whatever, and he wanted me to tell you don't have Dorek syndrome.
Yeah.
He's like, don't you, this is great, brother. You realize you're not dying? He's like, oh, this is great. I can sue him for malpractice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he was more excited about suing a guy.
Always money, bro.
Yeah. But he still has the issue of giving
Brunt what my fucking body.
Yeah. Which my whole thing would have been fake your death, and then like
some sand,
sell him like some replicated stuff.
Yeah, for real.
Like that's all he had to do.
That's actually kind of where I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
No,
it just goes with him breaking the contract, and he gets fucking blacklisted again.
Yeah, it's like damn it.
It would have been better if he outsmarted Brunt.
Quark at this point has like filed like Chapter 9 bankruptcy like 6 fucking times.
Oh no, but okay, so he's so like into filling the contract. He hires Garrick as an assassin. He wants him to kill him, but he's not happy with anything. Doesn't want to win. Doesn't like that if he phasers him, he's like gonna burn his suit.
Yeah, he keeps showing him the fucking the what's it called, the hollow suite.
Yeah,
he's like, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, like snaps his neck, and he's like, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, it's like you're gonna die, dude.
He has a good point though. Like you're sitting there having to pick, and you're like, that sucks.
Is all terrible.
That sucks too.
Yeah, he's just so picky about death.
To be fair, though, all of them he just dies, so I don't blame him.
Yeah. But so this is what I was talking about earlier, where the Starfleet friends come in and give him all this stuff because he has been blacklisted before. He's blacklisted again.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. And
this is when they bring all the chairs. And
this is where they bring everything in.
So we're a little off there, but
I think the first time he was going to, and then he got out of it. Yeah, so I think he was good, but he definitely was about to. This time, like, Brunt puts that fucking sticker up there on the wall, and they take all his shit.
This place is fucked. You can't sell any more beer.
Yeah. I'm taking your liquor license.
It was cool seeing all the Starfleet team up and just bring in chairs and shit.
Yeah, bring in chairs and glasses and booze.
Though, if it would have been like like if they stocked it with like 46 cases of root beer and all like plastic chairs. Fuck, this sucks.
Like root beer and scotch and just regular human shit that apparently no one else likes except humans.
Yeah, even the humans don't get normal shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I like what you said, man. Like, it would have been cooler if it would have been a way for Quark to outsmart Brunt again. Yeah, I don't like how Brunt actually wins.
Also, doesn't Quark believe that he died and he's in like the golden Ferengi land?
Yeah, that's where he has the dream, and he thinks he's having a vision of the first Nagus, who I'm pretty sure is played by Rom, the guy who plays Rom. Yeah, he's telling him like, "Fuck it, don't do that. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah, it's lame. Like, you're gonna kill yourself with this dumbass contract that you know is a plot
also
to ruin
for
you.
Fucking Brunt.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. Like, I don't see how he couldn't have like filed some sort of I don't know. I mean, maybe in the Ferengi terms, it would be a lawsuit.
It's got to be something.
Yeah, some sort of lawsuit where he could maybe. I mean, what if Brunt had paid off the doctor to tell fucking Quark that he had that syndrome?
That's exactly what I was thinking. What if it was all just a fucking coup?
Yeah, like there's got to be some sort of legal ramifications. I mean, they take that part of the law so seriously. There should be contracts, like, in a way to, maybe not because it's so devious, but it's also like, man, like, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. It's also just one of these things, like, with every season, like an episode that we're, like, just thinking so hard about it. Yeah. And they're just, like, over there trying to write.
Well, I mean, like, you could go a lot of different directions with it, and, there could there always be a better direction? Yeah, 100%. But does it really fit with the nature of the show? What's going on with our characters?
That's trick for you.
Exactly. We're thinking more of ways to get out of the situation, not of what if you were that character yourself and you were dealing with it.
Still, though, I did love Quark being scared every time he went into his room. He's all just trying to say he thought he was going to get fucking murdered. Yeah. Which Garrick is creepy as fuck. I would be trembling, bro. Just walking around looking at fucking weird.
Which corner?
Cobra neck motherfucker's going to come and chop me in the ass.
Oh man, but it is nice, once Brunt blacklists him, they literally take all of his shit. Yeah, like what if everything in the bar was owned by the station? Yeah, like that was already pre furnished like stuff.
No,
like, they just stole from Deep Space Nine.
I did love it though. That was a good ending and a good Quark episode. For whatever reason, man, the DS9, I've been just loving these Ferengi episodes that pop up.
And I think Quark's finally realizing that like having your own self-respect is more important than like Latinum. Having your self-respect and the respect of your friends is really more important than Latinum.
Yeah, he's changed a lot since the first season.
Yeah. But I still think the pulling one over on him and faking his death would have been so funny.
It would have been great.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, I'll say it one more time, just him watching all the ways he could die and just being like, yeah, God.
I love the one though where he comes up and snaps his neck, and you can hear it too, and you're like, he's kind of right.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
He just head plans right in the porridge where the fuck he's eating.
And just...
It's so great.
Oh, what a great! Well, that's a good episode.
Oh man.
All right.
And we don't get much of Kira's pregnancy until later. We'll get that next season.
Yeah. But we just know it happens.
We know it happens. We know she gets a baby put in her.
And shit's weird.
Yeah, it's shit's weird. It's going to get weirder.
And Bajorans can't stop sneezing when they're pregnant.
They have a very weird pregnancy. They talk about it more later.
And it's quicker, too.
It's only like 6 months.
Yeah, it's not nearly as long.
But I think it might be different because it's a human baby. So like the
it's like a mix.
It's she might be like 7-8 months, whatever.
Comes out Asian with a ridge nose. What the fuck did you do, Kira?
I mean, why not though? If it's like
that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I guess her DNA is not going to get mixed in. It's just like
I'm just surprised O'Brien's not hanging a root. Just kidding, sorry. My dad said that recently, and that's my new favorite term for banging.
All right,
hang a root in it.
Hang a root in it.
What are you talking about, Dad?
All right, Broken Link. Now we're on the season finale. Now we're on something that happened, and I'm confused later seasons when it gets reversed, and you're like, when the fuck did that happen?
Oh, it gets reversed?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we start out with Odo's sick.
Yeah.
He can't like keep a solid
all
form.
Fucked up.
He's starting to look like whenever Garrett was torturing him. Yeah, and he's getting all that fucking looking like paper mache and shit. But we get that. We get higher tensions between the Federation and the Klingons.
Gets crazy.
Cisco has to plan. Cisco's going to take the Defiant and Odo into the Gamma Quadrant to try and get help from the Founders because they have no idea what's wrong with them. They have no fucking clue.
Well, how would they?
I mean, he's the only one of their kind. And they for some reason let Garrett come.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. Garrick's trying to well, we can get to it, but like him losing his shit was crazy.
Yeah. Well, they let him come under the guise that he's saying that, oh, well, since I'm like a Cardassian on the station, like I should be the one to ask them if there's any survivors from the initial Romulan Cardassian invasion that went awry. I should be able to ask them that. And Cisco's in, I'll ask him. He just says, yeah, come along. Like, bad idea. Should not have let that guy
Terrible
come.
idea. Garrick is not trustworthy as much as I love him.
No, not at all. And we've already seen he's had mental breaks before.
He is
from stuff.
So him and his fat shit old captain.
He's a flight risk. So they get intercepted by the Jem'Hadar. They basically get blindfolded. They get bags over their heads, and they get taken to the new Founders' home world because they can relocate just wherever the fuck they want. And they basically put Odo on trial for killing the shapeshifter, the Founder.
Which I wish we could have seen anything of like how that went.
Yeah, like you could have seen in the link.
He just goes. Well, it's fun. What was crazy too is when they landed, I was like, "Well, where's the?" And it finally dawned on me. I was like, "Oh yeah, they're the fucking water."
They're they're the fucking goop.
But what was so funny, right, is Bashir and Cisco are sitting there waiting and whatever, and Bashir picks up that rock to go skip it, and Cisco's like, "Oh wait." Those right. Are living beings.
Yeah, that's right.
That made me laugh so hard.
Well, what made me laugh even harder though was whenever they finally get done with Odo's trial. And they're like expelling him from the link, and he's just like coming out of the water, like like what the fuck?
I just picture he's like coming out of the water, and he's all like naked because he's becoming a solid because they exiled him, and like they're just like, oh my god, because Odo's got just like this fucking ankle spanker. It's like
either it's way too big or it's way too small.
Yeah, it's just
they don't know what human dicks look like. Yeah, so they're like, we don't know what to give him.
No, it's literally just his left leg. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, holy shit, you're gonna walk on that? I have to get hard all the time just so I can run.
I just like I can just imagine just they do give him a big ass dick. It just goes like, yeah, what's up, brother? Welcome to the club.
You want to shoot some dice, Odo? Start a rap group?
Oh man, or Odo's just like, where the white women at?
Yeah, he comes
like fucking Blazing Saddles.
Where the white women at?
Oh boys, you remember that Blazing Saddles?
Yeah, I love Blazing Saddles.
Oh my god.
One of the this is
that or it's his dick's too small and he just like comes with a cuck chair.
What if they made him a chair? Because he's always said, "You're a solid now." They just throw a fucking chair out on the rock.
I love how he kind of just washes up on shore, and, like in the fetal position.
Yeah,
and he's like, he's human.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And
they put a hand down the back of his pants. He just washes up on shore.
Well, of course they leave him like with the Odo face.
Yeah, which was fucked
as like a reminder, but at the same time it was like,
you bastards.
I guess we just didn't want to give him regular, they just wanted to leave him.
It'd be weird to have him look normal.
Human, yeah, it would probably be weird.
I feel like he was like, hey, Kara, guess what I've got now?
Yeah.
I can eat food and produce semen. Yeah. What do you think?
I can eat food and pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
I can only do one before.
Yeah, I couldn't even swallow anything.
Yeah.
Just real quick on Blazing Saddles. Oh, go ahead.
No, please go. Blazing Saddles.
My favorite scene of Blazing Saddles, and it's probably this is probably why we'll never get monetized or anything. But there's a scene where the guy's like, "We're here to rape, pillage, and rape." And he's all, "You said rape twice. I like rape."
I think the best scene is when what's his name? What's the bad guy's name? Fucking
I can't remember. It's been years.
He gets the posse together finally, and they're gonna ride into town. And they're trying to figure out a way to like slow him down. They put the toll bridge out there, the toll booth out there. He's like, toll booth? Anyone got any dimes? Yeah. We gotta go get some dimes. They have to ride all the way back to get money. They come back and they put dimes in the toll booth. And I love that. Just that guy's accent. Anyone got any dimes?
Yeah, dude.
Ain't got no dimes. I love that guy.
Even though it's not sci-fi, once we get to like the mystery science shit going, we gotta watch
Blazing Saddles.
We gotta watch the movies.
Gee, we gotta watch like the Mel Brooks, and Young Frankenstein.
Oh my god. What about it? Wasn't your hump on the other side? What hump? Also, when me and you watched Death Race 2000 like 4 years ago with Sylvester Stallone,
yes, dude.
We got one, dude. Okay, I'm sorry, we're getting off topic. Comment below the 16 people if you'd like to see.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, I thought it was weird too. Like the founders are the ones that made Odo sick.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. What did they do? There's got to be some sort of like. I don't know, like they can sense him, like they're like even though he's apart, he's still connected to the hive, almost like a Borg kind of thing, but not so strong. Yeah.
There's got to be something like some sort of proximity thing. I don't know, weird.
Shit was weird.
I mean, maybe the founder snuck on the station while he was in his cum bucket and they poisoned him and just dropped a little bit of
and his cum
contaminated semen
beating off into it. Take that, Odo! I've got founder AIDS.
God damn. But yeah, they made him sick just so that he would. Well, they made him sick just so he would come back. They put him on trial. They make him a human, and then you're gone. Be gone. Yeah, you're not one of us anymore.
Which I kind of like because
I wish he would have. I know we're gonna spoil it. It's gonna happen. It happens in like season 5 or 6. But he becomes a founder. He becomes a changeling again.
Damn.
I'm like, fuck it. I'd rather him stay a human.
And I will say, in preparation, because I thought we were gonna do 2-parters. I'm watching season 5. I love Odo being a solid and like learning stuff,
learning how to eat.
He's like, how'd you get hurt? He's like, I jumped off the fucking thing. I was gonna turn into a hawk. I was gonna anamorph that shit. And I broke my leg.
Reminds me of like when Q became a human.
Yeah, dude, oh man. I love that episode.
My back.
What is this? He's like, I laid down, I woke
up. Lost consciousness for a number of hours.
That sleep.
Fell asleep?
When he's hungry, I'll have 8 or like 16 chocolate sundaes.
Yeah. And he leaves.
Yeah, they're all just holding him. That's such a good, damn it,
12 chocolate sundaes. But yeah, it is cool that Odo gets kind of nice. He gets to be human. But yeah, he has to get used to. I mean, I think they even start right then and there at the end of the episode when he's like on the way back, whatever. He's like trying to he gets hungry and he has to learn how to do stuff. I think there's even, I don't know if it was this episode in the beginning. Oh, it was in the beginning because he gets sick in Garrick's office.
Yeah,
and remember that one chick comes in, she's like making eyes at him, trying to talk to him. And he's like kind of just not getting it.
Yeah, he's like,
and he gets sick, and then he comes back to the station. Now she's like hitting on him again. He's human.
And she's got like the lowest cut shirt. Yo, Odo, I've got tits now.
Yeah, and I know you can enjoy them now. You have a libido.
Yeah,
come do something about it. And he like kind of is
good for him.
And the episode ends whenever there's a station wide message from
Gowron's on the fucking screen with his scary eyes
declaring war or whatever.
We will fuck shit up.
And then Odo's like, wait a minute, I remember being in the link and they were trying to hide stuff from me.
Yeah.
One of those was Gowron's a changeling.
Yeah.
And we're
like, oh shit! In the next episode,
exactly. What's gonna happen? We're gonna start getting some more Klingon stuff, and what's gonna happen is Gowron really a changeling?
Yeah, is he?
Is the fucking Klingon the highest position outside of the Emperor in Kalis? A fucking changeling. To be continued or whatever. I don't think it says that, but it should say to be continued. That would have they should have made it seem like a 2-parter because that was a cliffhanger of a fucking cliffhanger.
It was great. It was great,
dude. What a way to end it, and I can't wait to see Odo being human, and it's going to be funny, because he's not going to be able to do shit he knows he should be able to do.
It's so funny. Like I said, I watched the first 13 episodes the last 3 days, and I was laughing so hard at anything with Odo. But yeah, that's season 4, part 2 right there.
Yeah, it only took long enough for us to record it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, that's fine. I say both of us. You've had stuff going on. I've had stuff going on. Just the way it is.
Well, it's also just been a bitch. Like, it's just not anything that's your fault or anything, but just like work, different shit happening with fucking fiance's parents, craziness.
My godforsaken poor truck thing. Yeah. That poor thing. Bless her heart. With all I was on vacation, so I was doing all this stuff around the house, what I've been doing recently, and the fact that we're on different schedules kind of sucks, and the fact that I'm Wednesday through Sunday, that kind of sucks too. But we're still going to do this, whether the consistency or whatever, we're still going to be doing this. We're going to expand more, best,
folks.
Yeah, once we get Trek done, at least I say we get. We'll get finished up Deep Space Nine. We'll get Voyager knocked out. Another 7 fucking seasons.
Yeah.
We'll have to do something crazy with TOS. We might just have to do a one-off massive TOS episode.
Yeah. Well, and also if you want to do something like when we get done with DS9, put a couple breaks in there if we can do some Star Trek Online a little bit just to break it up some.
Or we throw a movie in there maybe.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. I would love to do that, and also make it easier. I was thinking, I'm just saying this on here, so if anybody listening wants to comment. Tell me what you think about this. We both suggest a sci-fi movie to each other, and we have to watch our movies and each other's suggestion, and then we get together and talk about it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, or we let the people watching throw movies out there.
Yeah, if they will.
They fucking make us succumb to terrible sci-fi B movies, and that would be great. We can, intersperse that in with stuff. And, I'm starting to do playlists, on the channel just so we keep stuff separated. I've got our podcast playlist. I've got our gaming playlist. We could totally put in more playlists for, the sci-fi schlock reviews, our MSY3K knockoff stuff we want to do. We're definitely open to anything. Whatever gets us together talking about funny shit like this is what we enjoy.
It's the highlight of my month. Every month.
It seems like we do once a month. I know we were trying to do record twice a month at minimum, and it's just not happened. But we'll make it happen.
We're getting there.
June will be our month. We'll hit the ground running in June for sure.
I'm down for that.
Especially since if we can just grow on the episodes too, we probably finish up Deep Space Nine pretty quickly. I'm down to record one a week if we can keep up with it. I'm ahead of the game.
I will try my best, but I'm down to try and record one a week. I feel like one every 2 weeks is probably the best I can do for now.
For sure,
because I'm almost there with getting something I need to be able to come back and forth.
Right.
But then also, I got a vacation coming up in July, and then I'm getting married in October, you guys, to a dude. Just kidding.
You better hope Sarah don't hear this.
That's her dad.
Oh, okay.
I'm marrying her dad. Just kidding. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I love this.
Yeah, heck yeah. So, well, I think that'll be it for today. That's a nice 2 hours and 8 minutes.
Yeah, fucking
of Star Trek and tangents. So, definitely a good way to end my vacation. I'm back to work tomorrow, and I don't want to go back to work.
Yeah,
but my dumbass schedule. So I took off last Saturday.
Yeah.
Through this week, I'm back to work tomorrow, and then my regular scheduled off day is Monday, Tuesday. So I'm at work for one day, then I'm off again.
Hey, at least it's only one, and then you get a couple.
Sundays suck. Those are all shittiest. I could
do it.
I could.
I know you don't have any fucking call-ins.
I have 0 occurrences. It's great.
Take one.
I'm going to save them. I'm going to save them when I need them. But so the shitty part though is that since now that we're union. And, I took an option week this week, so I got paid 2 weeks ago for this week. So I'm not getting a paycheck this coming week. So that's going to suck.
Yeah, that's fucking lame.
So to recoup from that, I need to make sure, I do need to get my hours and everything. So,
Fuck it, eat
unless our subscribers get more people to subscribe, more people see this, and we can monetize, and we can have a living off this, and but I don't. I like the insurance.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't even care about a living. I just want more people to let us know that you like what we're doing.
And if you don't like it, tell us if we need to change something. If I'm more than happy to consider it and then not do it.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. We'll see y'all in probably 7 months when we get back for.
See y'all in 2027.
All right. Catch y'all later. Bye.
Signing off.